Ladies and gentlemen and NBs all around, we come to here live here on March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, with our own lucky Irish celebration that is the world of the Mario Mania League. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is me, Jordan B., co-founder of Level Up for Charity, and it's a pleasure to greet thee into the baseball field of glee. I hope it's ready. I hope you're excited. It's hopefully a good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever that is in your neck of the woods. It is going to be a hell of an adventure here tonight. We got a lot of huge performances coming up here tonight, alongside of which some phenomenal bats at the plate right now, some phenomenal pitching that's been underway, and some phenomenal work behind the scenes to see if there will be some changes to the upcoming leaderboard here tonight. Welcome. Hope that you're excited. I'm excited as can be. It's going to be a great time. Hope you're having a great St. Patrick's Day wherever you are, the neck of your woods. Excuse me. I don't have to talk that fast. It's going to be a great one. However, I do express a little bit of concern as the beginning of this broadcast does start out with a bit of a scary update for you guys. We talked previously last week that it was discovered that Ernie Boswell had passed away at the young age of 98 years old over at Bowser Stadium due to a thwomp. Now, there is still an active police investigation on that, and they're still looking at all alternatives. There was no security footage that was able to be retrieved, so currently they're going through eyewitness testimony, which for the most part has been comprised of fart noises. Still to be determined what will come out of that outcome. However, I unfortunately bring you some additional news on our commentary side of the desk, as we had our residential friend and wonderful nutman, slightly above average commentator, Acorns, found to be missing earlier today. We sent out calls. He was unable to answer them. He was missing on texts, on emails. Our fax machine apparently was not working for him. We are losing an Acorns. He is currently missing, not reported death, but however, he is not a death zone. Calm down. We're not that bad yet. But Acorns is found to be missing so far, and we wish him the best and wherever that he may be right now. But just know we are actively looking. I've sent out a massive team looking for him. His last known location was Yoshi Park, so keep an eye out for a residential nutman. Maybe, just maybe, we will see if you will be able to return. To our friends over on YouTube, we hope that you're having a good day, and we hope that you're having a great night, or wherever that you're watching this, or whenever that you're watching this. You can check out all the VODs and adventures live over here at our favorite location, which is youtube.com/levelupfc. So, chat, we're about to get our games prepared and ready to go, but before that point, I ask that we get one of the moderators, if available, to get predictions up and running for our upcoming games here. We've got many adventurous ones here tonight, which on that note, let's go ahead and start to talk about them. We have some great adventures here tonight. First off, Black Snow is going to be facing off against Bowser and his minions. A matchup of the ages. As you can see, Bowser and his minions struggling at 3-3 right now for their record. They're going to look to see if they can maintain and coast above 500 at the end of this week, or if they will continue to struggle. On a hot streak right now and tied for first place is Black Snow. We will see if they will continue their success or if they will continue to struggle. Ty's Troublemakers, of course, right behind them at a 3-2 record. I apologize. I actually think that was intended to be 4-2 and not updated that. The Slugrats are looking to be 1-5 right now, with the Doki Doki Manics at 3-3. So we'll see where that will continue to progress. Yes, 3-3. Thank you, Typh. So everybody on the right side basically is 3-3. And everybody except for Slugrats is looking at 4-2 right now. We've got some great matchups here for you tonight. We hope that you're excited and that you're ready to go. We hope that your predictions are ready to rock and roll. But the hope is that we will get Acorns. If not today, we will hope to see him as soon as possible. We wish him the best, and I hope that he's still around somewhere. I don't know where, just somewhere. Something we also want to highlight while we're getting the games up and ready to go is that we have some incredible stats that I want to share with you guys on the first week of this season. Excuse me, first few weeks of this season. First off, we've been on fire when it comes to a lot of the batting that has been happening so far. So let me go ahead and show you guys our player of the week, and actually our player to watch out for in this upcoming broadcast tonight. It is part of the Types Troublemakers, has been putting a bat, or rather a fist, really into the effort that he has been putting in here tonight. And it's time that we go ahead and give him the proper flowers that he properly needs, because it is more than well worth it for this one. You can see DK stands for Dominating Kong, as he is currently tied for first, or is in first, for every category in the batting realm. He has RBIs for 15. The closest is 10 right behind him. Tied for first, he has 5. For doubles, he has, I believe it's 5 as well. And he's absolutely killing it over there. He is on fire. We'll see if Donkey Kong is going to be able to continue that trend. And if he doesn't, well, I don't know if Types Troublemakers is going to be able to succeed in their matchups here tonight. It's going to be really interesting, to say the least here. We're going to go ahead and get our game loaded. And let's get into the game tonight, chat. As one last reminder, Black Snow versus Bowser and his minions are going to be our first one here tonight. And I'm very excited, just in general, because I got to tell you, these are going to be two of the biggest powerhouses that are going to be playing off against each other one-on-one to see who has what it takes to get closer and closer to the World Series, and maybe even an all-star vote or two into that mix. Without further ado, we are ready to go. This is week 3. Let's get into the matchup here, chat. Looks like we are ready to start. I'm going to go ahead and get the prediction ready for you guys. Bowser maybe being in a little bit of home turf tonight. As you can see, we are actually out at, well, his own neck of the woods on this one. So we'll determine if that will end up being an advantage or a disadvantage for Bowser and his minions or not. And that's a sleek safe right now. Bowser and his minions with a guy on first and third. And Hammer Bro up to the plate there, 3-hole. Let's see what's going to happen here. Watch the first one through, tries to gauge on the speed. Just a bit inside. Pop right to the back. Looks to use star power, and that's going to be it. But then the tag back at home. Red Dry Bones, Bowser and his minions. It's not even been 2 minutes, and they're already on the board. And you can see Yoshi all the way basically to the warning track on that one. Did not matter for him, though. And now we get it to the Paratroopa to see what he can do. And that just needed a little more oomph behind it. And now 2 outs. It's Bowser's chance at the plate. Oh, pops the right, or line drive right to Black Shy Guy. Started out hot, but simmered down pretty quickly. So props to the pitching team to get that one rolling. And now Dixie Kong at the mound. Copeland with the oof in representation of the one that goes back, 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 and a diving play. Can you say da-da-da, da-da-da, a diving play? The red Koopa Troopa plays in. Now line drive opposite side of the field, and that's going to be a pretty easy double. Now here we go with Dixie versus Blue Noki. Blue Noki's had an adequate season so far. Nothing too big to really brag about on their side of the plate. Another ball there. 2-1 the count. Fair ball is going to pitch it all the way back. He got it close and an easy double. Another one run scores, and that's tied at 1-1. Yeah, you can see here, if that was just a little bit shorter on the fence, that would have been an easy 2-run home run, but we'll see. Blue Noki. Excellent start. 0-2 the count. Oh, pops it back up. Let's see if they'll be able to split the difference. They're not. That's going to go to Toad. And he's going to round third. The shot back at home. He got about halfway. Blue Noki with a critical error makes it 2 outs. There goes the runner. First shot just perfectly on the outside corner. Yoshi not sure what he's waiting for. 0-2 the count. And going to stare at that one right back at the plate. Reverse K for that one. We're tied 1-1 after the first inning. Some offense is surging. We've been seeing a lot of that trend in this season. Some excellent offense on both sides. And now here we go with Toad up to the plate. Struggling with a 286 batting average right now. Only just 1 RBI to the name and no home runs. And was looking to see if he could change that. That one's going to put him on the plate, but only at first. And here we go. We're going up to Dixie Kong next. Splits the infielders. Nice work on them. Guy on first and second. As now you can see the rivalry ready to go. Yellow Pianta up to bat and ready to go. Another ground ball. Toad making the rounds. He doesn't learn. And that's going to be another one. Blue Pianta 2 for 2 on striking him at the plate. Yeah, you got to clearly learn that Pianta is not messing around over at shortstop. They're inching up on Dixie. Maybe they think that he's going to be caught out of their element. And that one's going to go back. Another opportunity for Yoshi. Time to change sides. No runs on that one with 2 left stranded at the end of it. And now here comes Mario, a leader right now in batting average. Tied for first with Donkey Kong right now at a 737 batting average with 7 RBIs. 1 home run so far. And leading the league so far in 2 stolen bases. Almost getting the double play, but not enough oomph to that one. But a great catch from Green Magic Koopa to put that one away. And here comes stolen base number 3. He's going to get there. He didn't even need to slide on that one. Mario yet again basically facing like as if he's Sonic the Hedgehog right now. Two and one. Great shot if it was right there, but just a little too far to the outside. Goes to the same spot. Green Magic Koopa now 2 outs of his own. This is an aggressive game indeed. A very, very fast-paced one so far. We are literally cooking with gas on this one, chap. Splits it 1-1 the count. Mario going home, a straight shot, not even going to his relay. We've seen Pianta multiple times succeed at that one, but sometimes all you need is a little doink. One of the fastest players in the league, Mario, nailing that one round trip. Another run in, and again, sometimes it's just a little baseball that makes it all the difference. Now, back at the top of the lineup as we get Black Shy Guy hitting it over to, to Koopa Paratroopa. Now it's time for Blue Toad's chance to shine. Blue Toad having a decent season so far. 591 batting average with 727 slugging percentage. Looking to be in about the top 10 for RBIs at 9 so far. 3 doubles to his name. Maybe adding yet another RBI as we see Yellow Magic Koopa making the rounds. Black Shy Guy getting in, just barely evading the throw all the way back from backfield. First off, almost a 3-run shot, but we'll take at least one. Make that 3-1. Nice play from Blue Toad as he gets another one scored. And Blue Noki. Meant to mention this last at-bat, but currently Blue Noki struggling this season with a 300 batting average. 4 RBIs to the name, and that's really about the level of excitement behind them. Blue Noki also, surprisingly, not a lot of strikeouts. So at least that's a level of promise you could have. And yeah, you said it ain't no Myrtle. Maybe they do need to knit instead of crochet. A great shot, and that's going to be another out. We add 2. which I think is going to be very, very, very helpful. But now it's time for Red Koopa Troopa to see what he's got. Shot second base, easy one for Black Shy Guy. One out already to start out. You can see that wind up. I think Hammer Bro was looking to see if he could really commit some hammer time. Oh! That shot's going back, and that's just barely off the wall. Only commits a single, but that almost turned into a round trip for the Hammer Bro himself. Shot inside, looking to see if we can commit a double play. Close, but no cigar. The quick, agile moves from the Red Paratroopa are successful. Bowser looking for his chance to shine. He's going to split that one through the middle. We're looking at a pretty intense moment. 2 outs right now. Guy on second base. Let's see if the chance is going to be there. Not going to do anything. And a potential gold glove candidate as Blue Pianta is going to wrap that one up before it got dangerous. Looking at 1-3, bottom of the third. Hits it by his fellow Pianta. Good start here for the Black Snow, and now we've got Yoshi, the team captain, up to bat. Wow, I couldn't say that. No diving play from the yellow Pianta, so we're sitting here. Runners in scoring position, and once again, the player that is currently tied for batting average in the league right now at 737, like the plane, is up the base. Dixie's looking to do anything that she can to just pitch around him. Pulls on inside, a little doink, and just a big play indeed from Yellow Pianta. Knocks someone out, 1 out. Just a bit inside. Just barely paints the edge on that one. Great shots, got to paint it on the back wall. This one's going to be Yoshi rounding to third. There's another score. Bowser and his minions looking a bit cold right now as we're seeing a 4-1 difference. Sometimes that's all it takes. Green Drybones being relatively low in the lineup and not necessarily having the hottest season himself. And you can see that it is already affecting him. That 556 batting average was just enough to make it effective. And now we're on to Yellow Pianta making his way to the mound. The All-Star, a bit of a questionable play, if I'm being honest with you. Especially since that's the first shot. Nearly launches it out. Pipe down the middle, and now here comes Toad. Just going to throw it over to Dixie. We got another one, a grounder. You just took your best your best infielder as your pitcher, which I totally understand the merit of it, but I don't know if I'm necessarily sold on it quite yet. That one's going to split once again up the middle. Bases are now stocked full for the opportunity. We're top of the lineup here at Black Shy Guy, who has been having a pretty solid season so far himself. 591 batting average with 5 RBIs to the name, 1 triple and 4 doubles so far into this MML season. There is not a home run to his name, and there will not be one again. 2 outs. Blue Toad looking for his opportunity to shine. 591 batting average so far. But a big play from Bowser. I gotta tell you, All-Star selections will be available starting at the end of this week. And I gotta say, Bowser has just shocked me at second base. He's put in some serious hustle to make his name over there. And speaking of hustle, we go to Dixie Kong now with a double play. Just barely evades. And now the shortstop all-star turned pitcher, as you can see, now struggling to hit the outside pitch. 0-2 the count. And a A shot up the middle. Great shot indeed, and that's going to help out Dixie going over to third base. Is she going to get there in time? Yes, she is. And another pitch up the middle, and just barely, but at what cost? The run does score, and that may have produced some life. As you can see, this one, pitch it right to the middle. Yoshi has got it, but now Red Drybones in scoring position. And now we're looking at a hungry Hammer Bro as he pops that one back. No, Thwomp's going to block that one. It's a 3-run homer, and that boy is out of here. You can see right there, he pitches that one perfectly down the center, and that thing was going past the Thwomps, most likely making its trip to the next fucking park, which was Yoshi Park. Hammer Bro do be slugging. That's another solid home run this year. Too early of a jump. And now we might be seeing a lead changer here. I don't know if Froggy's here in the chat, but I think he's rooting on his boys who are sitting here 5-5. Everything tied up after that super huge Hammer Bro home run. That might be back-to-back. Well, excuse me, there was one before that point, but it's going to be off the wall. Just barely evades, but that's another one. Shot in the middle. He's got it. He's safe. 6-5 as we almost saw another home run. And I got to tell you right now, chat, if they're not going to make a pitching change now, I don't know what prompts them to. Green Magic Koopa now up to the plate, having a bit of a rough season himself behind the plate. He has been looking at a 267 batting average so far. But sure enough, as soon as we say something negative about him, he's going to get a base hit right up the middle. Now it's finally time. Boo, and it looks like Mario are going to go for the switch. You can see the heat is on now for Mario. He's going to try to see if he can maintain his defense to the end of this game. Oh, 0-2 the count, but a great shot from Toad. Just splits the gap. That's another one scored. He might get greedy. No, makes the round back. We got a player second and third. Bowser and his minions just looking like they are just cooking with the most insane amount of propane I have ever seen in this last inning. Now we go to Dixie Kong, looking great with a 533 batting average so far. Pops it just over to Yoshi. A clockwork play. 6 runs. 6 runs. Well, completely reasonable for the Blackstone to come back. Bowser and his minions have pretty much all of the momentum right now. A huge pipe right down the middle. Oh, a little questionable of a call, but they're going to land it with an outside pitch. 1 out. With all the smoke, the yellow Pianta, or excuse me, yeah, the yellow Pianta looking to strike out the blue. A fantastic diving play. He's going to make that 2 outs. All right, and that's, you couldn't have asked for more from Bowser and his minions. As 7-5 now lands them in a prime time spot to either create some insurance for their lead. And sure enough, that's going to be an excellent start. Yellow Pianta not trusting their speed. It's just going to stay at first place as we, first base. As now we go to Red Drybones, top of the lineup here. Red Koopa now with his chance. Shot right down the middle, but some great speed from Mario. Top of the 5th. Almost getting the double play, but they'll at least knock out somebody at third, so no tagged run for them. And there was the legendary man himself, Hammer Bro, who basically created this opportunity to tie the ball game. And another one comes in, that's 8-5. Yeah, unfortunately, it is with a heavy heart that I say that Acorns is missing has also led to our sponsorships being missing, which I told him he didn't have to carry those around as we're done with the broadcast. So I'm a little bit annoyed at Acorns right now because there was about 32 different sponsorships I was supposed to read off today, and I don't have the papers with me. Splits the gap first and third. And you can see here, Bowser versus Mario, the superstar matchup of the ages, a tale as old as time. Let's see what they're going to be able to do against each other. Pitch that one just a bit outside. Bowser looking to use his missile, just shot it a little too early though. So now it's going to be 8-5, 2 outs, 1 and 2 count. Oh my God, it's going back, and just barely hits the top of the wall. He was Fenway parked at his own field. He said, "This may be your home turf, Black Snow, but this is truly my home." As another one comes through, and Bowser and his minions, what looked like they were struggling with bats at the start, has clearly changed and subsided now with a 10-5 lead. You can see Toad was pitching the plate a little bit. And for some reason, Mario, I think, is upset at Bowser. And it's going to be a spin. Finally stops the bleeding. And now we get into the bottom of the fifth, where it is now or never for our compatriots here over at the Black Snow. As Mario starts out, pop fly to center. Just going to be enough to land it. No one's going to make the diving effort, so Mario's going to land it at first. And we now go to Green Dry Bones. A great play from Magic Koopa. Almost gets Mario in the meantime. And this was a little deja vu because that was his play last at bat too. Nice little short ball right into the center field. Now we go to Yellow Magic Koopa, who has not quite had the strongest season either. Actually, I'm misreading my own data. He's had a decent season so far at a 647 batting average, and yet adds another one to the tally with Mario rounding third and going home. This is his chance, and safe for Boo. That lead of 5 goes down to 4, and any home run right now can make the difference. Excellent play from Yellow Magic Koopa. As now we go to Black Shy Guy. Once again, a solid season so far. 5 RBIs to the name. No home runs. Again, the chance could be there, but an 0-2 count does not look promising. As soon as I say that, he launches that one way back, but just a tad bit foul. Bowser looking back, and he's got to get back down, and he's there. They're gonna get him in second. Oh no, he's at a pinch. It doesn't matter. He just commits. What the heck just happened? Bowser's dive just threw everybody for a loop. Yellow Piazza having an excellent game behind the mound. And that's going to be it for the team. Well done. Bowser and his minions is going to take that one 10-6. Not much you can do when you have a game like that. It's just an insane amount of offense here toward the third inning. Koopa Bro with that 3-run homer more than deserved. Excuse me, it was the 4th inning that happened. Let's take a screen grab of that, posted here over in the server. If you want to check out all the information, you can go to our exclamation point Discord and the Mario Mania League channel to check out all the results. All right, spoiler tag. And there you go. What a game to start us out here, chat. What a game. We are ready to roll with the next one right away here, so we're going to get that booted as soon as possible. But chat, all in all, I don't think I was prepared for Bowser and his minions to just have that offensive domination that they just had right there. You could not predict how well that one had happened, if I'm being really honest with you. Loading up our next one. Black Snow and Bowser minions, we are off to the baseball stadium that could become Bowser's territory after a game like tonight, as we're off to the field once again to see if we're going to have a repeat of success or if this one will go into the history books as Black Snow's chance to shine. It is time to play ball as the Jordan Lakitu, which you can now also use as a sticker in the Discord server, tells us that it's time. And Red Dry Bones, this is a little bit of deja vu, gives us some identical performance to what he did in the first game. An excellent single. Great shot from Black Shy Guy to catch that one at second base. That's going to be it. First out. And that ball's flying back, and it could be stopped by a Thwomp. It is! If it wasn't, that could have been major. Hammer Bro looking to basically be the new bro on the block with his level of confidence and fire to the plate. Oh my God. He launches him way back, so thank God he wasn't able to get this double play, but holy crap. Bowser with a great shot up the middle. Goes over to Hammer Bro. Is going to get it over to third. Great shot. Tells Mario, hey, I don't care about you. I don't care about our rivalry. Green Magic Koopa with an excellent first start. 2-0. And the bats are rolling for Bowser and his minions again. That momentum from last game is clearly carrying on, as that's another base hit. Bowser, acknowledging his speed, is not going to get aggressive on that one. So we are looking here. Bases loaded. It's time for Dixie Kong's moment to shine. Pitch paints the outside corner just perfectly. And that's a little doink. That error from Blue Pianta is going to cost him with a run score. I'm not really sure exactly how to personify that one, other than clearly that start did screw them up, but holy crap. I don't think you could have asked for any better of a situation right there, honestly. Pitch surprisingly inside on that one. Solid heater right down the pipe. 0-2 count, just a little bit outside. Shows some discipline behind the plate to avoid these last two. And right down the middle goes the Black Shy Guy. Goes over to first, and that's going to wrap it up there. But you can't disregard the fact that 3 runs crossed in the first inning. We see that Bowser and his minions are not messing around with that one. And speaking of not messing around, Black Shy Guy looking to set the exclamation point starter. Thwomp, not enough. He's only going to get a double out of that one, but man, he could have started that with a real bang. And now we got a Blue Toad. Again, a stellar performance behind the plate so far. The Black Snow in general have had a lot of very solid lineups, as we see. And a pop-up way back going over to Toad. No problem at all. The Blue Noki looking to see if they can enhance that batting average struggle they've been having, but it doesn't help that a Green Magic Koopa has been playing the Gold Glove over there for third base. Holy crap. Right over to center field, and no one's going to be able to get to that one in time, as that's there. Another run scored over here for Blue Pianta. Wow. That's actually kind of crazy type. Pitch is going to be just a bit outside to start out with. 2 outs. 2 more runs to catch up to Bowser and his minions. 1-2 the count. All right, over to Bowser with an excellent dive and a big play indeed. Bowser putting in that insane effort. And now it's time to go back to the top. Go to Red Dry Bones. Oh! Looking to mimic the same thing that Black Shy Guy did, but just not enough. Or not enough to be fair, at least. As that ball is going to go into lava. We're wasting another one here. Bowser Stadium just lets us continue to struggle with an entity like that. That's a real bummer. And a strikeout. On to the green Koopa, or excuse me, to the red Koopa Troopa. Budget for baseballs. My budget right now, well, I'm still recouping from the money we spent on Ernie. So, I'm being really honest with you. We're kind of just reusing them. Most of them. Well, not 2. We don't know where Acorns is at. He is still reported missing. Pushes it just a bit inside. Players on first and third base with 1 out. 1 pop fly could set them up for success. Said goes for a great grounder right down the right field and gets over to Mario. First and second. Now stocked up and ready to go. Bowser and his minions just looking to continue their surge. Now it's time for Bowser. Oh my. Not just a little too far. That thing would have been out of here and into the next stratosphere. And he's going to repeat. That's going way back, and it's above the thwomps. Get out of here. Bowser in his technical home stadium. Not actually. Just shoots it above the thwomps. And that's going to make that a 7-1 lead. Oh my gosh. And it looks like another substitution for Mario. See that the pitching is already well needed to adjust as we're into the top of the second. With no intent to jinx us by any means, this is looking like some potential mercy rule categories, especially as he launches that one way back, and just off the wall. Nearly climbs the top, but just need to be a little over to the left to make that one successful. But Toad's going to land himself a nice triple and set him up for success. His first triple of the year. Perfect shot right on the outside there. Dixie right over to Black Shy Guy, and that's going to wrap it up there, but not without effective damage. 3 was bad, 4 was worse. And now we flip it back to Mario. He's going to land another good, solid base hit, put himself on base. We'll see if he's going to look for stolen base number 4 this year or not. Just a bit inside. You can clearly see Dixie Kong is looking. And a solid shot right to the outside. You could not have painted that shot easier. Mario just avoiding himself the easiest out of his life. And here we go now. It is Boo's time to shine. The predominant pitcher for Black Snow this year, with a 400 batting average so far. A couple of RBIs to his name, but nothing extravagant here behind the plate, as they're going to be able to finally get one in. Narrow down the lead down to 5. No outs, and looking like some potential as we have Dry Bones in place. He's going to score with no problem. Boo rounding the corner to see if he can get over to third in time. Just avoids it narrowly. We continue with 0 outs, and right now, if I were Bowser and his minions, I would be tightening up a little bit, because this is starting to look like some momentum shifting. And now we go to Black Shy Guy, who has already looked like he had a chance to launch one out into the universe. And got robbed by those same Thwomps, and got himself a double. Another run scores at 7-4. Sometimes you don't need to launch one over the Thwomps like Bowser did. You just need to put yourself in a position to simply get a couple runs. Blue Toad, it's your time to shine. Pitches outside, but just lands it on the corner. Just a bit early. Wow. I don't think you could paint that corner more. That ball is just going to be a quick one step back for the Koopa Paratroopa. And just like that, we went from no outs to 2 right away. And now it's Blue Pianta's time. Just lands it outside. Dixie with insane control over pitches here on the plate and pops that one down the line. Yellow Magic Koopa is going to opt to stay. And now we sit here with bases loaded, as now we have Yoshi here up to the plate. Will Yoshi be able to carry his team as said captain? No home runs to name for Yoshi so far, and a struggling 450 batting average compared to the rest of his team. 1-2 the count. And isn't going to pitch it through. That's going to be a struggle for Yoshi. Leaves an entire stacked lineup out on the field. Sucks for them, but now this is a golden chance to continue the lead for Bowser and his minions, as Yellow Pianta is now up to the plate. Hot shot right down the middle from Mario. And another one to duplicate. A little dangerous, as that one's going to go to Yellow Pianta with no problem. It's going to be just another single again for him. Great pitch from Mario as we see Red Dry Bones. One and two the count. And that's going to be easy shot to Blue Pianta. 1, then, oh, not to 2. No double play there, but that's going to be an excellent shot. We're looking here now, 7-4. That one's going back. And it does get robbed by the Thwomps, but we land Red Dry Bones over on third. And now it's the Hammer Bro, who's had an insane outing so far. I think he almost wanted to do it another time. Oh, and sure enough, he does! It's going back! Robbed by the Thwomps again! And Red Dry Bones is going to land in and safe. But man, that was insane. The Hammer Bro almost putting himself out of his way. And Hammer Bro looking to be pretty happy after that one. And we're seeing Bowser and his minions continuing with their offensive surge, like as if it does not matter that Mario is here any longer. And a phenomenal play from Black Shy Guy. And another. Again, we talk about Bowser at second base, but Black Shy Guy also in that same running for how fantastic they have been behind there. And for all that excitement, we go to Bowser, who just shoots that one over to his fellow minion. Now we need Mario to start the Black Snow Rally to get themselves back into position. Otherwise, this could be 2-0 to start out. And another one into the lava. I'm getting really tired of all these lava balls, guys. I need to send a memo over to the Black Snow, see if we can work on that. Somebody let me know. I'll send out a heads up to them. Just a bit inside. And that's ball for a stacked count, and that's going to be an easy one for Dry Bones to head on over. Not able to get the double play, but does land it over at second. Here we go to Yellow Magic Koopa. From one yellow to the other yellow compatriot, and now it's time to go to the top of the fourth. Green Magic Koopa looking to see if he can set himself up. 200 batting average has not really been a real exciting thing and will continue to be the case. Meanwhile, Toad's going to be the inverse of that one and gets a base hit. Toad was laying there flat-footed. Sucks for him. An opportunity for others. As now we look here, bottom of the fourth. This is going to be Black Shy Guy once again with a chance to start some kind of a rally. And what better to start a rally than possibly knocking it out of the park, but just at the warning track. You can see Dixie Kong likely sweating a little bit with that one, but nothing that she has not dealt with already, allowing just 4 runs to cross through this this game so far. Oh my God, Blue Toad over to the bridge. Amazingly, Dixie Kong has landed those outside pitches almost perfectly every time, just like that. Oh, Blue Noki thought that she was clever, and it turns out that she was. I'm amazed that she actually got to first base. And a little doinker. I think that's just gonna be Green Magic Koopa, which it is. And now it's time for the 5th inning. Yellow Pianta's time. Really, on this one, you could go 1-2-3. A 4-run lead has been pretty comfortable, to say the least, except unless you're Bowser and his minions itself. You score 6 runs in 1 round. Another foul ball, another one over to the lava, and I'm getting really tired of J-Ray's team going to a field that has nothing but that, and it's going way back, as that's going to be blocked by the Thwomps, but Yellow Pianta nearly launching a home run. If I had a nickel for every time that these Thwomps have robbed a home run tonight, I would have like 6 nickels, which is ridiculously stupid. They murdered Ernie, and then they decided this. This is ridiculous. The MML may need to look into bribery accusations. I do agree with that one. And a good shot, but not enough to make it successful. Yellow Pianta's going to have to stick to second. Oh, that ball is carrying back Blue Toad, though. An easy catch goes to out number 2. And we go to Koopa Paratroopa. And let's see what you got, Koopa. Got a lot of air for that first one. Good shot up the middle. Just enough of what they needed. Yellow Pianta looking to get adventurous. Shooting it back home. He just barely and narrowly evades it. And now it's time. It's Bowser versus Mario once again. The last time we saw this, Bowser was able to launch one out. Bowser launches it. It's back, and that doesn't matter. The thwomps don't matter. That's the second time we've seen Bowser launch it over the thwomps. And it's out of here. It does not matter, folks. That's a 3-run shot. Bowser is looking like he's looking to reclaim his home after this one here, ladies and gentlemen. Insane. Blue Pianta is probably looking more with wonder than it is anything else, as Red Toad is now up to bat. Yeah, the Black Snow are looking like they're having a bit of a strugglesome week. Bowser and his minions are looking really top-notch here, both behind the plate and in front of the mound. Dixie Kong, just a little bit foul. Sorry, guys, I have Sadie here with me. You can't see it, but Sadie has just been trying to hang out with me over here. Hi, girly. Okay. And time to change sides. We go here to the bottom of the 4th. No mercy rule will take place, and it doesn't matter. We're already at the bottom of the 4th anyway. As first shot's going to go foul ball. Oh, Yoshi looking promising. And then once again, we throw it out to Koopa Paratroopa. An easy out to go with. And also, here's Sadie. Sadie, what do you think about the match so far? Any comment or input so far? Anything you'd like to say? Okay, understood. Thank you for your time. Anyway, we'll let her back down. Sorry for the switch up in the middle of that last pitch. But Mario with a strikeout. First one I think he's had here today. Another one outside. Dixie 2-0. And 3-0. Got to really pipe one just down the middle. Just get a strike. Got to get something changed up. And another one, ball 4. For some reason, the Dry Bones is getting a little bit of fortune behind the plate, as that one's going to go through. No successful diving play, but great hustle from Bowser. 2 outs. 9 runs are needed on the board. And I got to be honest, chat, I don't know if this is in the heart of the cards or not. 0-2 the count. Yellow Magic Koopa, now or never, watches one as just barely evades it. Well, hang on just a second, chat. They're not quite done yet. That's over to Magic Koopa, who then... It's now time for a pitching switch. Gonna need to come up with the save on this one as we give it over to Toad to wrap things up. Here we go, another line drive. Chad, I might be looking to something. There's still 8 runs. I'm not going to try to create my hope. There's one. There. Oh, he's got him. Too greedy. He was too greedy. And we wrap that up 13-6. Another GG for Bowser and his minions. Bowser well deserving of it after 2 sensational, I could not give you a better word to describe that, sensational home runs that he was able to cross this time around and put his team on the map. This is a 2-0 lead, which means the prediction is wrapped, but holy crap, chat. I don't even know where to really start with this one, if I'm being really honest with you. This is unbelievable so far. We'll get the next game going here in just a moment, but chat, let me know what you guys think has been going on. Fun fact, by the way, one person contributed 10 channel points and is going to take away the other 1,000 that were put on the Black Snow for their insane performance tonight. Unbelievable. Dax, were you the one? I think you were. That's crazy. Well, chat. Hey, Froggy. You're winning 2-0 right now. You can check the scores in the chat. But long story short, your team has won 10-6 after a surging 6-run fourth inning to come back. This time, you had Bowser hit over the Thwomps twice and had a 13-6 run. And I think you're making the case for Gold Glove for Bowser with how fantastic that he has been performing, by the way. So Froggy, I think, is going to be coming in with a lot of excitement. And our last game here of Black Snow, we're going over to the home state of Wario's Palace now. Let's see if that change is or is not going to end up impacting them. We are now going to see here, chat. No words needed, just bats. That's literally all you needed to say after that one. If you guys are enjoying the Mario Mania League, please consider giving us a follow over on Twitch. Level Up FC. Otherwise, if you're watching this here on YouTube, first off, hi YouTube. Feel free to say hey in the comments. And if you're from Twitch, you can say hi Twitch. Shot nearly tracks as the warning track is red Koopa Troopa. Lunoki just pushed that one a little too early. 2 outs. Dixie Kong once again looking to try to paint those corners as best as possible. And that's going to be an easy strikeout as Dixie Kong with an excellent start. Looking to once again just continue this insane momentum that Bowser's minions have been putting together. The heat indeed hot as all get out as a big diving play from Black Shy Guy. First out documented, and can you say da-da-da, da-da-da. And here comes Hammer Bro. Now with no thwomps in his way, could be a chance to shine. Excellent shot. Just narrowly avoids Black Shy Guy's chance to catch that one as we go to third base. Runners now in scoring position as we see Koopa Paratroopa ready for his chance at glory. Shot outside. It's going to be a tad foul. Ground ball hits it to second base. First one out. Second one safe. Still going to be just 2 outs, and now here we go with Bowser on a tear on the bats here tonight. Prior to tonight's outing was looking fantastic with a .625 batting average, looking to see if he could add another home run to his plate. Maybe he will. That's going back, a line drive shot out to right field. Bowser, this man is on fire. Somebody get the extinguisher right away as he launches that bad boy way past Mario. No thwomps to block him on that one. Dax, you couldn't have said it better. Bowser woke up and was like, I'm MVP today. Hi, Elfman, and hi to YouTube as well. Nice shot. The offense continues. Not really sure what happened to Blue Toad there, but it's going to add an extra base to Green Magic Koopa as we go to the all-star pitching performance of Dixie Kong here tonight. Shot up the middle, just enough to evade the Blue Pianta. Another run scores 4-0. And so far, I think the main questions to ask are, what is going on? And what can we change? Just gonna narrowly miss the inside on that one. The shot's going back, looking to be out number 3. Blue Toad with an excellent play. 4 runs, and looks like a little deja vu from last game. Well, never mind. That isn't deja vu. That's just out of here. Starting out the second inning strong with Blue Pianta just launching it over the left field line. You can see the contact just could not hit that one better. Holy cow. Blue Pianta, while only 1 run, could be a momentum shifter as we now cut to Yoshi. 450 batting average. Not too shabby of a season so far. We'll see if they'll be able to succeed. 9 RBIs to Yoshi's name, though. And just carries that on the outside. Go to the tied for first in batting average into this upcoming week. And we might be going into a home run chance. Oh, just misses the ball. Mario, just a straight shot over to Bowser for out number 2. Yeah, there's been a couple of outside pitches so far that Dixie has been throwing that has been a little questionable. That one was not. Ball's going to go down, just narrowly hits it. 2 outs, 1-4. Boo waited a little too long on that one. Dixie does indeed play life on the edge and on the mound. Indeed, 2-1 count. Time to change sides. Little offense, but still much more to go for the Black Snow to make an effective entrance. We now cut ourselves over to Red Dry Bones, who starts top of the lineup for them as per usual. Yes, also true, Typh. Oh! Koopa! Back, and that baby is out of here! And once again, we saw Typh's Troublemakers be the offensive threat last week. It turns out this week is all about Froggy Dojo and the Bowser's minions. I could have said that better, Froggy. He was indeed getting jiggy with it. And speaking of getting jiggy with it, we go to Hammer Bro. Solid base hit. This lineup is starting to look like we will see Bowser up to the plate again, which after that previous performance is insane. Never mind a diving play. Sets it up for Blue Pianta. It's very clear, without disrespecting the rest of Black Snow, that the only 2 people that really came to play were Black Snow and Blue Pianta. We may need to talk to J-Ray and get his comments on that. 0-2 the count. And he's going to spin himself out of here. That's a 2 outs. And 6-1 is the score right now. Oh my gosh! Green Magic Koopa! The literalist farthest millimeter you could have possibly put that on the wall. And it's there. It's got it. You get a homer. You get a homer. Everybody gets a home run here on Bowser and his minions. You gotta believe, chat. You gotta believe. And Black Snow, I think right now, is not doing a lot of the belief. How many Magic Koopas have hit a home run so far? I'm pretty sure most, if not all of them. You've got to be kidding me! That ball's carrying way back. That's another home run! Back to back! It's out of here! Toad, to a fellow Toad, launches it just beyond the shadow of a doubt. This is... I don't want to face Bowser and his minions at any point the rest of this season if he's going to keep doing this. He did indeed get some extra roads as we finally see the inning wrap up, but not without some due damage after that one. We thought 4 was bad, 5 was worse. Last game was 3 runs to 4 runs. I don't know what the bar is over here for Bowser and his minions, and I'm, Froggy, asking you here in the chat, what did you tell your team prior to this game, to this series rather, that motivated them to do what they have been doing? Because I gotta tell you, I want to sip some of the Kool-Aid that you've been giving your team. We trained all power this week. Well, it's been paying off indeed, and I think that's been super helpful for you as we now go to Blue Toad. Looking to paint around the outside and inside. Dixie, 3-0 the count. This is not looking great. Shot perfectly up the left center gap. That's going to go to yellow. Magic Koopa going to third base. I took a sip of Gatorade because I wasn't expecting yellow Magic Koopa to go for that. They went for that. I don't know why. All I know is I think the checks can be cashed about this game as we change sides. We go back to the home run derby. I meant to say Bowser and his minions at bats next. Holy cow. We will never forget 3, 10, 20. You've got to be kidding me. The 9-hole is hitting a home run for freaking. What the hell is happening? I don't know what to do, chat. Everybody is hitting a home run. This is ridiculous to me on what the heck is happening. I can't believe this. Somebody needs to go ping J-Ray and tell him right now he needs to go motivate his team in the end of this inning. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of problems. I think Bowser and his minions are starting to look in postseason form behind the plate so far. And we're going to whirl that one on over to Boo. Froggy Dojo not using any of the baby steroids, which even if so, we won't know until our last game here of the night, which is going to be Black Snow. Excuse me, it was going to be Slugrats and the Doki Doki Manics facing off. We go bases loaded with no outs so far. We sit in another position where the Koopa Paratroopa has a chance for a home run. And an insane, I'm inclined to believe, knuckleball makes it an 0-2 count, bottom of the third. We might be looking at a mercy rule. Yep, this is now mercy rule territory. That is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We mercied him in the third. We mercy rolled in the third inning. Oh my God. Froggy frickin' Dojo. Aw. The game, of course, that goes to Mercy Rule. They have to hit me with the error code about an unknown instruction, so I can't grab that information now. That makes me very upset. All right, I'll write it down, regardless of the fact. What in the world? You can't hit ignore for this session. It won't change anything. In fact, if anything else, you're going to hear that clicking sound. Yeah, it is what it is. It looks like that is Koopa that is taking the game, so we'll... And MVP was Koopa. Sorry, Red Koopa. Sorry for the clicking, chat. Let's get that. Safe to say, if you were to come up with a game that played as insane as that last one was, it would be this exact game that you just witnessed your chat. I cannot believe what? Oh, yeah, I've got both dogs. Quick update, chat. We have taken over the dogs. All right. What an insane performance. Ah, thank you, Froggy. Froggy saving the day. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let me fix that. I'm going to fix that here in the break, chat. We are going to be right back in just a moment. We want to make sure that we have everything ready to rock and roll here. Don't go away. We're going to set up here game 2, which, as you can see on our schedule, is the new New York Mets versus Typh's Troublemakers here, right up on Mario Mania League. Don't go anywhere. And we've returned here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your patience. We are ready. We are locked. We are loaded with the next game coming up here at the Mario Mania League. The new New York Mets facing off against Typh's Troublemakers. Two teams who have been performing at an insanely awesome level here. The new New York Mets with a green no-keep performing at 722 batting average. You've had some of the greats that they've had behind their home runs, and just in general have spited quite a few outings as of recent. To name one, of course, Firebro looking for that redemption tour and chance to make himself back to relevancy. 5 home runs, hot start. Last week was a bit of a struggle. We'll see if he's going to be able to capitalize and make something happen this time around. But don't count out Typh's Troublemakers, who, as mentioned earlier, and if those that just missed that graphic, we'll cut right over to it in just a second. DK has been representative of dominating Kong, because you can see his batting average, his RBIs, home runs, and doubles prior to this week have been tied for first. I think that this matchup could potentially be a World Series contender with the right moveset. So we're going to see what's going to happen here tonight. But without further ado, we got our game loaded. We got our game ready. Let's cut on over to the ballpark and let's have ourselves a good game. Let me fix also the graphics. I apologize. I missed that last part right before I move them on over. We'll get them set. The new New York Mets facing off against the Troublemakers. Play ball indeed, as we now jump to Mario Stadium. This, of course, being the home of Rumpton's team, the new New York Mets. Joke around here, obviously, with the memes and whatnot, have been the fact that it's not about winning, baby. It's about the Mets. We love the Mets, and we also love the Troublemakers for their stellar performances so far. Goomba's going to get things kicked off with a solid single out to the outfield. Again, this stadium known for no gimmicks, no hassle. As now we cut over to 2 players on first and second base, and we go over to Donkey Kong, who we just showed that graphic just moments ago, could be a key player and an MVP, and sure enough, he's gonna keep going on that same hot streak. A home run for Donkey Kong. It's out of here. You couldn't make this up if you tried, chat. Donkey Kong launches that one right over as a souvenir for your folks. And let me tell you, we are looking at Babe Ruth live in action. Dry Bones kicks it off, foul ball. New York Mets are hoping that Fire Bro is out of his slump from last week, as he's going to need to have that level of performance if Donkey Kong is going to continue the trend that he's been getting. And the green Koopa Paratroopa is going to be able to get on base. Next up is our red Noki. Red Noki's looking to be a bit of a struggle behind the plate so far at a .353 batting average. 3 RBIs to her name. Doesn't quite matter though, as going to knock that one out of here. And now to one of the top pitchers here in the league, Waluigi. Toadette looking for some power in her swing. Gets that one over to the right center gap, and an easy double for her. Now it's time to have some fun. The New York Mets with Yellow Toad up to bat. .650 so far for batting average. Looking fantastic, to say the least. Toadsworth also looking great behind the plate at a .579 batting average so far. 9 RBIs to their name. Toadette at third, looking for just any chance to get back in. And is going to be able to manage that indeed. That's Toadette with a good score. New York Mets still in position, thanks to Toadsworth keeping the ball rolling. See if he's going to be able to hi-ho his way back in as we give it to the Fire Bro for his chance at bat. Gets a good hit. Keeps it simple, which is totally reasonable in this context. We go now to Daisy. Daisy, a .556 batting average so far. 4 RBIs to her name. Not too bad. About middle of the pack here for the team. That's excellent. Bases now sitting ready to go. Green Noki's chance to shine, among one of the top 5 right now in batting average at .722, but only 1 RBI to the name. This might be a chance to change that, though. 1 solid hit to the outfield could end up landing 2 in the plate. Nope, not going to do it. That one is tough. Red Pianta's chance. Red Pianta looking good with 9 RBIs so far. A .722 batting average for Pat Pianta. And a strike just on the outside. Doesn't connect on that one. 1-2 the count. Great shot from Pianta. Just lands it fair. That's 1. That's 2. We're at a tie ball game. While it wasn't as pretty as Donkey Kong's 3-run homer, we brought everybody back home. Took advantage of an excellent bases stacked moment. Let's go to Green Shy Guy. Comparatively for the New York Mets is among the bottom 2 in batting average so far, but still a .588, so nothing to disregard. Doesn't quite matter though. The grounder to Donkey Kong, another valuable. Just in general, Donkey Kong has had a great a great batting performance and a great fielding performance so far. Going to Boomerang Bro. Launches that one way back. It's out of here. Boomerang Bro starts this inning off with a bang as we see Types Troublemakers looking to create some trouble of their own. with an excellent shot right outside. It's a little crazy to think. That is Boomerang Bro's 4th home run of the season so far. Boomerang Bro sitting more toward the bottom of the batting lineup here for Types Troublemakers, so a little bit of a surprise to see the performance out of him. But as we got from the bottom, we're here at the top, and Waluigi just going to be a pop out to Green Noki, but it's the thought that counts. Another easy shot to Red Pianta, just basically making work of every out of this inning, apparently. Nice shot to the right field. Lands in Toadette's footsteps. And now we were going to Donkey Kong, who, frankly, if I were here as the new New York Mets, would be sweating profusely. Domination Kong is what we've called him in this spurt of the last few weeks. We'll see if that continues. A 1-1 count as Fire Bro. You've got to be kidding me! He's going back! It's gone out and out of here! That's another 3-run homer! Donkey Kong! Oh my God! This is unbelievable! I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Chad. Donkey Kong has just been a menace to society. First off, he had 5 home runs before this day even started. Now it's 7. That's no longer a tied for first statistic out of him. He is leading. Well, actually, I take that back. Bowser might have caught up to him. God, I don't even know what to do with that one. Toadette here at the plate. Excellent shot out to the right field, but not enough. It's going to be Green Paratrooper that takes one away as we go to Yellow Toad. The new New York Mets are needing to look to really just make some kind of offense. I'm kind of a little befuddled still because if I'm really honest right now, if I was anybody except for Types Troublemakers, I would be so scared. I would intentionally walk Donkey Kong every time. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, we can get predictions. I forgot about that. Excuse me for the silence, chat, while I just get that taken care of for you. Sorry, this prediction starts with a little bit of bias. As we spin up to Fire Bro's chance to shine, Waluigi seeming to struggle behind the plate and giving it to Goomba? When I won the count, in complete honesty, I didn't know that he would be able to do that. Fire Bro, once again, just a bit short on his swing. And for somebody leading the league at the start of the season in home runs, has really kind of plateaued. And we're hoping to see some kind of change this upcoming week. For the sake of the new New York Mets, they're going to need this to happen. Great play over to Daisy. 7-4, still very reasonable. As long as you don't have Donkey Kong come up to bat. Oh! From one Noki to the other, out in left field, an easy pop out. As we now go to Boomerang Bro. Last shot was a home run. Pushes it inside Toadette, or excuse me, Toadsworth having a great outing on the mound so far. Oh, you're kidding me. Back-to-back home runs for Boomerang Bro 2 and Types Troublemakers. No, forgive me. No, I'm still correct. I'm sorry. My brain just kind of fogged for a second. That's a back-to-back home run, and Boomerang Bro is bringing it back. I can't begin to comprehend how crazy that this is, chat. While they only scored one, it was another home run. And right now, this is a home run derby brought to you by the Mario Mania League. Here we go. It is now Daisy's chance. Great shot. Back, and that thing's out of here. A extremely needed chance for momentum as Daisy launches over to right field. There it is. Props to Daisy, a 556 batting average before the beginning of this season. Excuse me, before the beginning of this week. 4 RBIs and 2 home runs. Now makes that the third of her season so far. Not often you get to say that Daisy is a power hitter. You can today. Looking to replicate her fellow sister. Is going to get a double. Getting greedy with the triple. He's going to get there. There's no outs. A green Noki on third. Ready for the chance to shine if Red Pianta can capitalize on this. Line drive over to Waluigi. First up. Green Shy Guy, 2 RBIs and 1 home run to their name. Let's see what happens. Just a tad bit outside. Grounder. Oh! A phenomenal play from Donkey Kong, opting to not just go for the out, but to instead pay attention to Green Noki. I don't know what bananas you're feeding Donkey Kong type, but it's the right kind. First double play executed, and that's going to be end of the inning, and New York Mets are looking, while not too shabby with the 5 runs that they've scored, they need to stop the offensive powerhouse that has happened here over at Types Troublemakers. Yeah, Elm, there is a chance we see Mercy Rule, but there's no promise to that one. We just saw Mercy Rule end in a 3-0 victory for Bowser and his minions. Let me tell you, if it needed a team that truly needed it, it'd be them. Huge shot from Diddy Kong. That's going to be Goomba making it to third. He's going to make the round to home. He is. Going to Daisy. Pitches it back, and it's going to land safe. Well, chat, the only thing different about this outcome is that this isn't set up Donkey Kong for another 3-run homer. Instead, it's a 2-run homer. Diddy now at third. 1 out. And now we have back to 2 for 2. 2 home runs. 2 3-run home runs, to be clear. Donkey Kong now 0-2 the count. It gets a little tight at third base. Diddy Kong almost stretching out. Let's see if Donkey Kong can match the same to Toadsworth. Shot down to the middle. Hits it a perfect star and lands it safe. He is 3 for 3, but no big bat. And that's it for 1. Safe for 2. We sit at 2 outs with the green Koopa Paratrooper up to bat now. Shot inside, and now we look at a guy on first and second as we get over to Red Noki. Types Troublemakers continue to have an offensive surge. 0-2 the count. Ooh, good shot, but just a little too high as we're going to give that one over to Green Toad. There has not been an inning where somebody has not scored yet. What an insane time to be alive. It's going to doink right down. Toadette, it's right there. And he's going to launch it. Is that going to go past DK or Diddy Kong? No. A close call, but not enough to chew on that one as we go to Toadsworth. One out. Great play here from Donkey Kong. Just in general, being a superstar tonight. Watches that one carry past. 2-0 the count. Firebro just looking for anything to ignite on his side, but instead is going to get a 3-0 count. And wow, got a little lucky with the inside call on that one. And instead, what they should be doing to Donkey Kong, they have now done over to Firebro with a walk. Walking off of her last home run. This could be a good 3-run shot if it happens. Daisy over to the right. And that's it. Another good score. Toadette's going to make it into play. A great shot from Toadette. Sorry, from Daisy. Toadette running in for the score. Play at the plate is going to be safe. Green Noki's chance. First, a solid pitch down. It's going to be a strike. 0-1 the count. Now we'll go into 0-2. Bottom of the fourth. Is this going to stop their surge? Yes, it is, with a strike right down the the outside edge. And now it's back to Boomerang, bro. Is this going to be home run number 3? You shut up. Oh my God. Oh, hit him pretty hard. At least going to get a double out of that one. Going to be an easy one going over to third. No outs. Back to the top of the lineup as we see Waluigi looking for his chance. 1-0 the count. Solid slider right over to the inside corner. Fastball. Opting to not step on the bag himself, so that's tough, but out is an out in that case. We go to Goomba. Second base to Toad. And there's the double play. Clean execution. Stops the bleeding. But it doesn't mean that they still didn't score a run out of that one, as it's now Red Pianta's chance to start a rally of the ages. 5 runs needed here for the New York Mets, which we've seen before thanks to this adventure against the Slugrats in week 1. But we'll have to see. Nice 2-seam onto the outside corner. Oh, hole. Oh! Oh, wait! Oh, he still caught it. Thank goodness you have a bouncy head, apparently, Koopa. And then the Donkey Kong, who also missed it and caught it himself. What is going on? This game is now going to come down to whether or not Toadette is going to be able to get a base hit. 1-1 the count. Ball game all done. Types Troublemakers with a surge of offense. I think this has been our week of just offense upon offense, to say the least, and to say the kindest, honestly. Yeah, I could have told you that one. With every form of respect, I could have told you Donkey Kong was the MVP on that one. What in the actual world? It has been uploaded. The game is ready to go. All in all, they matched up pretty close on hits. It just was the fact that one of them hit more home runs, if we're being really honest with ourselves. Let's get our next game ready to go, as Game 2, Mario Stadium, is about to play under the lights yet again here, chat. If you're new here, it is the Mario Mania League. It's week 3 of a 5-week season. 6 GMs have drafted their legendary teams as a part of the Mario Mania League and competing in their CPU versus CPU for the chance to be the top 2 teams in the league to then face off against one another in the World Series in week 7, which of course is a month from now. So, if you are excited and you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, please consider giving us a follow on Twitch or otherwise subscribe to us over on our YouTube channel to check out any new uploads and adventures that we post over there, including some shorts that may come from all of this excitement that you've been seeing here on the Mario Mania League. We are just about ready to go. Week 3, Game 2. And that game is locked and loaded. So let's get underway here, chat, as the game of games is about to take place. The New York Mets looking for a chance to respond back to the brutal beatdown that just happened last time. Really, we have not had a close game yet. We have had a couple of blowouts so far. Well, mostly blowouts. Depends how you want to define 5 runs. As we kick things off with Waluigi here at the plate. Daisy's going to get him out. First things first. So we kick it to Goomba. Pop fly. Right over the green toad. Diddy Kong watches the one pass along. 2 outs. You might be seeing Donkey Kong start the next inning in the way that things are starting out with over here. Never mind, he's going to land that one on in. Diddy Kong here at the plate. Fire Bro versus DK. Last time that this happened was 2 3-run shots. And this might continue. Oh, just narrowly avoids it. But Diddy's going to be able to land it on back home. An easy double for Donkey Kong, though. Yeah, shoots that one all the way back to the warning track. And Green Toad's going to be able to make the throw right back on in. But Diddy was already there and ready to go. Diddy Kong now just looking to make this series a chance to do... a chance to hit for the cycle. He just needs a triple to be able to meet that. Time to change sides, but 1 run... all things considered, not bad. Toadette looking to crowd the inside of the plate. Waluigi making his little adjustment to make it work for him. 0-2 the count. And he's going to go ahead and spin that bad boy out of here. Something still good to point out, by the way. Even after the somewhat okay performance that Waluigi had last week, Waluigi still is second in the league right now for strikeouts at 15. However, is looking to tail toward the top in earned runs so far as well. So keep an eye out for that. Now here comes Fire Bro, as we've been talking about pretty much this entirety of this series so far and last week. Is just looking for any chance to really get himself going. Last at bat was walked. Good line drive right over the middle, and that's going to at least get him on base. Base hit is a base hit. We get over to Daisy, who's already put one out of the park here today. Not going to quite go for power on that one, but instead load the bases. We get here to Green Noki. while Green Noki maybe has not been the greatest here at the plate, does have a chance to make this her moment to shine. Never mind, I keep reading stats incorrectly. This is on me. Green Noki is among one of the top in batting averages so far. So one simple base hit can set up for success. A 722 batting average, but it doesn't need it. The first Grand Slam of the season is here. The first Grand Slam is here, chat. We have done it. It's out of here. It's out of here. It is gone, baby. We got our first Grand Slam. You're going to Denny's. I can't believe it. Of all the people to truly expect that from, it was not Green Noki, for the other fact that that was her first home run of the season. The New York Mets on top now, 4-1 after that stellar performance. That is true. That is on me for not expecting that one. But man, it feels good to see a Grand Slam take place. Good shot. Daisy making the dive, but just could not get close enough to it. Players on first and second. Boomerang, bro. Once again, another hot hand here tonight. This might tie things up with the right shot. No, but the diving play from Daisy stops a possible scoring run. First out. That's another one for Daisy. Could we see a third one now? And sure enough, the Daisy show was all that you needed to see on that one, with 3 straight outs going over. I think we were talking about Gold Glove cases, and I think second base and Daisy have a fantastic shot at it. Oh, that ball is carrying way back. Could be there. Could be. It is. It nails just the top. Green Shy Guy looking to send a statement to to the type troublemakers, saying the New York Mets ain't about losing a second time in a row. What in the world? Green Toad. Shots going inside. I think Waluigi's a little bit frustrated. That one looked intentional. 1-1 the count. Oh, but a great play from Donkey Kong. He's going to make his diving efforts and to full success as we get their first out. Now over to Toadette, and you're kidding me. A little bit of voodoo magic on that one. Dry Bones makes it happen. The inside fielders for Types Troublemakers on fire right now. Yellow Toad. Good doink to the middle. To right field. Here we go, Toadsworth. This one is all yours. Good shot. Splits the gap. Yellow Toad making his run over to third. It's a bit dangerous. Oh, just gets there in time, though. Runner in scoring position. Fire Bro. This has been a position he has been all too familiar with in the first few weeks. Is he going to be able to repeat, or is he going to continue with his ways? Good eye. Pitch that one outside. Oh! Not enough strength. Warning track makes it. Toadsworth rounding the base. It's going to make his trip on home. He's not going to make it, though, as Donkey Kong just eviscerates him. Grandpa was not fast enough for that one, unfortunately. Here we go with Goomba. Goomba looking a bit tough on the batting average here as well. Looking only at 450 so far for his average. Diddy Kong, great shot out to the side. And a little too greedy from Goomba on that one. I apologize. I missed that at the last second. That's now time for Donkey Kong with his friend Diddy Kong here. Got that one from the middle. A little shocked at that one, to tell you the truth. You're kidding me. Donkey Kong. Another one. The crowd over on the right field fence has got to be feeling ecstatic. Domination Kong. Yet again, another one. Hits into the outfield. Splits this lead down in half. And now we're looking at 3-6. This could be the beginning of a comeback. Quick little short shot. Good double here from Dry Bones. This is time for Red Noki. Only one out could create a sacrifice fly chance. Doesn't go with that. Instead, with a small little floater to the middle. Another score. And the New York Mets, as dominant as they looked in the first 2 innings, all of a sudden made this look a lot more realistic. Make the comeback now. Strike 2 with that one. Good base hit. Looking to see if he's going to score. Daisy shot right to the end and got him. A little too greedy. But Daisy with an excellent throw. 4-6. Foul ball just hits it a little bit over to the left field again. And it's just insisting that that is his play. And he finally gets it with great success, as that one's going to land another one in bay. And that is now 5-6. Good grief. You got to be kidding me, chat. Yeah, finally about time to make a switch to the position. Firebro was left in, probably, in all honesty, for a little too long on that one. Yellow Toad's chance to shine. Waluigi now making some efforts. This is crazy, chat, at how much that this has been happening so far. Waluigi brings it over to Goomba. We're tied here at 6-6 at the top of the third. With Goomba, another hit. Yep, that's in. The bases are chucked now as we have Diddy Kong coming to the plate. Diddy Kong has been making a pretty strong effort so far this season. Excuse me, this series, to really land himself on base. And is that going to continue? It will. Waluigi is also going to make his score. Goomba rounding the base, and that might be too greedy. It is. It's going to be the wrap up there, but not before he creates a 2-run lead with Donkey Kong starting out in the next inning. Unbelievable. Already starting with a swap. Not even hesitating with this one. Supposed to make sense when you saw the situation that just happened. Now it's Diddy Kong's turn here at the base. This is your second game. And oh my God! As soon as Rumpton enters the chat, Daisy with her second home run here of the night. And that's going to be a... That's crazy. Daisy, it's killing. This has been an offensive powerhouse so far to watch for this game. Green Noki looking to see if he can maybe catch up to the same level that Daisy was just at. If anything else, just get onto the plate. Nice shot on the outside. Good contact, splits the gap and gets a single out of it. Strike 2 on that. And a 1-2-3 for the red Pianta. Ooh, solid line drive over to the red Magic Koopa. An easy one to get. We sit here at 2 outs with Green Toad live up to the plate. Donkey Kong unable to get to it. So now we sit here with a guy on first and second. Runners in scoring position. Toadette. No home runs to her name here today, but a couple of solid shots. Such as that. Waluigi's not going to get there in time. Excellent gapper. There's 1. Here comes 2. Can they make it in time? Yes, they can. The lead goes back to the New York Mets, and we're at a tight ball game, ladies and gentlemen and NBs. Unbelievable. Performances have been top-notch here at this game. Bottom of the third, 8-9. Yellow Toad watches the first one go through. 0-1 the count. Oh! And that one's back, and a diving play stops it from any possible issues. It's 8-9. But now we have DK. 3 home runs on his name here today. 2 of which were 3-run homers. And I'm stunned. He just watched that go by. Fire Bro has been struggling here today to catch those up here in the chat. Big cut over to Dry Bones. Good shot up the middle. Yeah, you've had a couple of crazy Daisy home runs today, though, at least. Bunt down the right. Oh, wait. Opted to keep that fair. A little bit of a questionable decision on that one, but nonetheless, bunt is a bunt. They're going to make a second one. Right down the line yet again. Nobody's covering third. Safe at second. Safe at first. Bases stacked after 2 bunts. Boomerang Bro with 2 home runs to his name today. Let's see what's going to happen with this one. That's the first one by. That's 0-1 the count. 0-2. Doesn't change the inning. Ooh, but a shot that's going to go 2. That's a double play. There was so much hope. There was so much hope. You just left everybody stranded after Boomerang Bro looking to do something. I don't think he was going for the power. Meanwhile, Toadsworth's going to go for contact like he usually does. Yeah, Pianta just saved a massacre that could have happened, especially with how Types Troublemakers have been faring so far. Fire Bro, a couple of base hits today, but nothing exciting. As we say that, Rumpton here in the chat. Rumpton's here with the good luck, and that's Rumpton seeing his boy Fire Bro heat up again. Somebody ignited the flame. The campfire is set, and now it's smoking ablaze as we see Fire Bro take his first home run in 2 weeks. 8-11, 3-run lead. He just needed his boss indeed, chat. He just needed his boss indeed. 2-0 the count. Diddy Kong looking a bit frazzled after providing that one. Almost sitting there to back-to-backs, but that's going to hit right to the back. Daisy going to get a double, maybe triple. Oh, going greedy with the triple, but that's going to make it work. Daisy on fire so far. Not quite sure if she's hit the cycle for it yet or not, though. And that's going to be an easy run scored. A 4-run gap for the New York Mets. Yeah, Typh clearly seeing the frustration that Waluigi was swapped with Diddy Kong in center. And so a lot of these center field plays have been a struggle for Waluigi's lack of speed. Now Red Pianta right behind. Great catch. Here we go. Green Shy Guy up to the plate now. If I am not mistaken, Green Shy Guy with a home run already in this series. Solid shot. Waluigi over. And now it's time for Green Toad's opportunity. This game has just been insane to see the scores behind it. Good split. Now we see everybody. Bases are loaded. Toadette up to the base yet again. Could this be her chance? Split up the middle. Both infielders struggle to get it. Green Shy Guy making his run in. And that's going to be another 2. First and third now. Diddy Kong. It's time for a little swap. And, what? Boomerang Bro makes sense, but Diddy Kong as a catcher? Bit of a questionable play if I were to say so myself. One Toad's in, another one's on. And now it's time for Grandpa, who has not had a home run today, but has been preparing fairly well on his base hits. And sure enough, that's another one. That's Toadette scoring. That's Toad making the round, but makes the smart series not go for that. Fire Bro coming off his first home run. Let's see what he'll be able to fare out with as Boomerang Bro. Another one. He watches all 3 go down. Gives him a little breakdowns and everything. Good pipe right down the plate as we go 0-2 the count. Boomerang Bro looking fantastic behind the mound so far as he just puts 2 strikeouts out. 8-16 is the score right now, chat. I'm still processing the utter fact that there has just been so many runs between these 2 teams. I think their offense are going to be the real testaments on this one. Once again, we are at the top of the lineup after Waluigi. Goomba, good shot, but a greater catch from Green Noki to save that one as we get here to 2 outs. Diddy Kong constantly getting on base here. First one's going to be a bit outside. Diddy Kong here now looking 2-1 the count. 2-2. Surprisingly, this game, or this series, I should say, is going to definitely help Diddy Kong drastically, as Diddy Kong was looking at a .474 batting average right before this. DK lets the first one on through. 3 runs right now would be huge. Lets it through, 1-2 the count. Donkey Kong. Oh, and he's going to spin out. That is indeed the ball game. As the new New York Mets make a huge turnaround. A well-deserved turnaround for that matter. What a phenomenal performance. We'll see if they're going to be able to carry that on, as the next game is going to be... Oh, Green Noki. Oh. Yeah, I changed the thing that was mentioned, but it looks like it probably is because of the save states that I have at the moment. Good to know. Figure that out. And it is true. That is true. The Green Noki did get the first Grand Slam of this time. So props to them for that nonetheless. We'll close that on out. We're going to get our game 3 loaded up and underway here, chat. As this is now split 1-1, we'll continue the prediction as we do here on the Twitch if you want to check that out as well. For all you YouTubers, hello and welcome. All YouTubers, YouTube commenters, welcome. We hope that you're enjoying us so far and that you're having a great time. We stream every Monday here at Level Up for Charity. you'd like to be a part of that fun live adventure, you can check us out there. You can also check us out live when we stream this guy too. The new New York Mets are ready to go as we now enter the Donkey Kong jungle, the heart of DK after the stellar performance that we saw previously. The question of the day that remains, though, will Donkey Kong and by subsequent the Types Troublemakers be able to perform at the same incredible level that they just were? Or is this going to end up being the benefit of the new New York Mets after their stellar performance getting 8-16? Son of a gun. I didn't grab the screenshot for the last game. Can somebody go to YouTube real quick and just backtrack the live a little bit and grab the screenshot and post it in there for me? That's on me. I was uploading the stats. I appreciate whoever does that. And if you don't, we'll figure it out later. Short line drive over to left field is going to land Yellow Toad in position. Time for Toadsworth, who's had a great day at the plate as well. Bit greedy, but with no real arm over in right field. This becomes Yellow Toad's chance. And now, let's see if Firebro has it in him after that home run from last game. Opts to go for it, but that's going to struggle. Yep, double play. Donkey Kong was ready and willing for that one, so no scores from the new New York Mets. We go to Waluigi. Looks like he's going to get us started here on first base. Here we go, Goomba. Short shot's going to be just enough, but it was close enough. What a great play. Waluigi out at second base. Diving play unsuccessful for Daisy. All right. We've seen this matchup several times. 3 home runs. Actually, 4 home runs, right? Yes, 4 home runs, I thought, for Donkey Kong today. 0-2 the count. I don't know what Donkey Kong was waiting for, to be honest with you. That one was kind of tough to watch, if I'm honest with you. After all the performance that we've seen today, maybe it was finally time that he cooled down. Just lands it fair. Goomba trailing home. First run scored goes to Types Troublemakers. As we see here that a guy on second and third. Runners in scoring position. The chances there. Green Paratroopa looking for his chance to shine with 2 outs. Right down the middle. Not really sure what he was waiting for. Maybe it was a little too fast for him. Ooh. What a great play from third base to get that one. Yellow Toad keeps him alive. Only 1 run scored. And now we go to Daisy with 2 home runs underneath her plate today. Okay. All right. Maybe a third one is underway. You're kidding me. Back, and a diving play from Green Paratroopa to rob Daisy of a potential double. Spits it up the middle. Rest in peace to a lot of things. Diddy Kong and also the alligator. Oh, Red Pianta back, and over to Green Paratroopa. Green Shy Guy splits it just a little bit foul. 1-1 the count. Ooh, Green Shy Guy with a great split right over there. That should be Green Noki going in to score. Goes over to Dry Bones, and that's tough. Green Shy Guy thought he had the triple, but just did not unhitch the wagon. God, you couldn't have hit that one any further back and still be within the park. Thought he could get the triple. At least they got 1 run scored. Tie ball game, bottom of the second, 1-1. Red Noki watches the first one pass by as the next one is a fair ball, easy one here for Toadsworth. And now on to Boomerang Bro. Last time, bit of a tough at bat, but this one's another out. Red Magic Koopa with a great shot over to left field. He's going to at least get a single. Offense is offense in a situation like this. Now we cut to Waluigi, who was last out at second base, but was able to get to first. Catching him off on the timing. Nice work from Fire Bro. Splits it just barely up the gap. Runner's available now, and it's Goomba's chance. Goomba has had a fairly productive day behind the plate here as well. A phenomenal stop. Opts to not go. Didn't step on third, which is a questionable decision, but luckily got it at first. In Rumpton's exact words in the chat, we'll just take it. Nice shot. That's going to be a double for Toad, most likely. Nice work as we now see one Toad to the other Toad, as in Toadette. Ready to see if they're able to put some respect on their name. Relatively average day at the plate for Toadette so far, I would say. And as soon as we say that, that one's going to land fair. Perfect shot right down the line. Another run scored. New York Mets needed that one. So far, not the same caliber of offensive powerhouses we've seen, but we have absolutely seen some excitement so far. 2-1, only in the top of the third. Good shot. Just a little light tap and an easy one for Dry Bones, though. Here we go, Toadsworth. Nearly getting pelted by Waluigi. Not really sure what he's got against old people. Stays patient, hits it late, and gives Toadsworth a chance at third. Now it's time for Fire Bro. We've said it once, we've said it 1,000 times today. Can he come back and be the same power that he once was, the leader here for home runs? Never mind, he's going to hit it over to DK. There's one, there's two. The second time he's committed a double play. Fire Bro, man, he's just having a tough one. I think Poppy's going to lose his nickname soon enough if this continues. Now it's Diddy Kong's chance to get back to the plate. Easy shot for him. Oh, Donkey Kong, back. It's out of here. He's consistent. If anything else, chat, Donkey Kong launches that one out of here. He got his Gatorade and he got his bananas. Or even better, his banana-flavored Gatorade. I think he's allowed to have bananas. There's nothing against the player code of conduct for that one. 0-2 the count as we tie the ball game up thanks to that solo shot from Donkey Kong. Won the count. 2 outs. Will the offensive surge continue after Donkey Kong, or is it just going to be Donkey Kong for this one? It is just going to be Donkey Kong. We are tied now, 2-2. Entering into the top of the fourth with Daisy up to bat. A home run underneath. Actually, excuse me, several home runs already underneath her belt for this game. And a shot right to Dry Bones for out number 1. Green Noki, once again, had a decent outing at the plate here today. Shot outside, a fantastic catch from Red Magic Koopa. Saves that one from a potential base hit travesty. It's Red Pianta's moment. Sorry about that. Waluigi pushing that one somehow so far inside and yet still getting the call. A little questionable. Yeah, so to catch you up to speed here, Acorns was missing today. Supposedly, we're not quite sure what particularly happened yet. The police are actively investigating that at this moment. But we are currently missing the residential, slightly above average commentator, Acorns, here into the fold. We'll be getting right back to the action, but just making sure people knew what was going on here. Not really sure what's happening in the production booth here, chat. These people keep going missing when after broadcasts, so I'm getting a little worried about that one. Yeah, Rory, I do apologize. He has gotten a lot of strikeouts recently. No, hey, Dax, don't say that. We need more employees here. Listen, we've launched a full-scale search for Acorns. He will be back next week, we promise. And if he's not, we'll just find another Ernie, probably. But then less money. I don't know. We'll figure that out. OSHA. Okay, first off, there's no such thing as OSHA in the Mario Mania League, all right? We're not based in the United States, so we're fine. Thank you for confirming he's not in the RWF lab. I appreciate that. And it's time to change sides as now we enter our last inning. Tied up, 2-2. Green Shy Guy up to the bat. Yeah, of course, Rumpton can comment on that, but I would imagine that the RWF lab, with how much money they have, is readily available. A little greedy with that one, but a triple thanks to the barrel does pay off. Already a runner in scoring position. Ooh, just paints the inside corner shockingly. Good shot for Dry Bones. That's the first out. Here we go with Toadette. If anything else, a base hit or a pop fly sets up your teammate for success on this one. 1-1 the count. Oh, the shot goes to Donkey Kong, and he was just barely able to make it. Unbelievable. Shy Guy's got it. One run lead. And you can see the bunt. Oh, but pulls it back just in time. Another bunt. Pulls it back again. Trying to just bait him with the bunts at this time. Oh, perfect shot down the line. He's just going to tag him out, but that's a good sack bunt. Gives it to Toadette over at second base. Just a bit outside. One good shot could lead to an additional run, which at this point, I think you absolutely need, because I don't know if I would trust Type's Troublemakers after the first two games to just have a quiet time. No! Diddy Kong hit by the barrel! That's Toadette! That's in! Toadsworth's hi-ho! Off to the barrels we go as Toadette crosses over, thanks to the aid and effort of Donkey Kong's own barrels. And we're finally going to get our first swap with, oh, interesting decision, but a smart one at the least. Boomerang Bro now here up against Fire Bro. See how the bros turn out against each other. Was looking to swing with power, but no. Just a little late. Oh my God! Way back. Just barely. Most runs we've seen here in this last game. 4-2. Types troublemakers needing an offensive push, and not a great start nonetheless. But at least you have Donkey Kong in the lineup. If you can get Diddy on base, there's a good probability you actually manage to tie this ball game up. One and two the count. Good shot. No diving play from Red Pianta. So sure enough, as I have predicted, Diddy Kong on base. And now it's Donkey Kong's turn. That's back. Oh, he tried to be the superhero. Inevitably ended up being just like any other regular Joe. Two outs. New York Mets could walk out with the series win on this one. Splits the gap. Diddy Kong in scoring position now. Barrels are out for everybody on this one, it seems. So let's see what happens. A split. Oh, but the diving play clutches it for the New York Mets. Watch this one. If you're talking about a highlight, that's a highlight right there, baby. As the New York Mets just avoid a travesty. A run scored at bare minimum. GG's to the New York Mets. As they say by the memes. It's not about winning. It's about the Mets, baby. We love the Mets. Let's upload our stats from Game 3. Unbelievable. I don't even know how to properly describe to you what has been happening in this game so far, other than the fact that there has just been powerhouse after powerhouse leading to the tightest ball game you could possibly ask for. Looks like we haven't grabbed the one from the VOD yet. I'll have to go back and grab that later then. I apologize, chat. But nonetheless, it was another spectacular game. And as we see here, the games are now ready to go. We are going to take a quick 2 moments to just briefly use the restroom, get everything set. We've been rolling like crazy on this one. The last adventure we have here tonight, folks, is, of course, the infamous Slugrats versus the Doki Doki Manics, which, if you have been a fan of both of these teams, the Doki Doki Manics have had a stellar performance so far, but the Slugrats looking to be the underdog in this conversation. Will the Slugrats be able to make it out alive, or will they continue to struggle against some legendary team performances of the Petey Piranha and Doki Doki Manics? We'll be right back, chat. Don't go anywhere. As a reminder, we are still looking for Acorns. If anybody has any leading information about him, please do continue to keep us in the posts. All right, we'll be right back. We are back here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your patience. The next game is ready to rock and roll as the Slugrats face off against the Doki Doki Manics. The Doki Doki Manics, as you saw from the previous graphic, have been performing fairly well this season at a solid 3-3 so far. Last week, finally losing their series, leading them to their 500 record that they have as of right now. I wouldn't count them out, just like I wouldn't count out the Slugrats. Ooh, the Slugrats are looking to be... Gosh, why did I have to burp 3,000 times there? Oh my god. Sorry about that. Anyway, so the Slugrats have made a couple of changes to their lineup. Some of the notable things are the baby lineups are still on first and second. However, there is going to be a new pitcher in the Purple Toad that is going to be taking over for the pitching lineup now. We'll see what these changes may or may not help them out. We'll hope for the best. And I guess in some certain respects, plan for the worst in certain regards. Nonetheless, let's kick off here, chat, as we get into our final series here of the night. The Slugrats versus the Doki Doki Manics. We'll get a prediction going while the start of the game goes. Bum, 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 bum. Good shot from Yellow Shy Guy to start things off, and a very clean performance here. Doki Doki Manics now off to Birdo. Trying to... Something's up with my interface. Sorry, chat. There we go. All right. Petey Piranha, also a phenomenal home run performance so far. We'll see if they'll be able to make things work out for them. And, of course, predictions are now live, chat. Get ready, get set, and see if we're ready to go, as we are now 1 out, 1 and 2, now 1 and 3. The strikeout for Petey Piranha is a bit of a tough one to see, but now we go to King Boo. King Boo, of course, you've seen the duo of Petey Piranha and King Boo have some back-to-back home runs already this season. We'll see if they'll be able to top that one off. 1 and 2 the count as Purple Toad is killing it behind the plate so far. Another strikeout. Slugrats might be onto something with some of their changes. Something else also to notice is that the changes in the field also showed that Wario is now in center field rather than the center field, the catcher. Baby Mario just a little bit too early. Somebody put 52,000 on Doki Doki. Maybe onto something, but a great gap split. Slugrats looking great right at the get-go as Baby Mario takes it on with a double. Bowser Jr. now up to the plate. Solid contact. That's Baby Mario rounding the base to get home. He's going to get there. Bowser Jr. a double. Slugrats are looking to send the message that they want to get that 3-0 like we were talking about earlier, as it is vital for them to really have at least a winning performance this time around, because if they don't, this could end up being a struggle. Being 1 and 5 right now like they are, that is a tough thing to swallow, as a great gap, a great split right down the line again as Bowser Jr. runs in, and Slugrats, we've said this before, their master strategy really is just a little bit of small ball, but small ball does win championships, and as you can see here, they're up now 2-0. Just going to go with a little bit of stank, but doesn't fly for them. 0-2 the count. Oh, but a good shot here from Peach. No aid from the blocks up top, so that's going to be their first out. But Blue Shy Guy ready and waiting over on second base for Blue Magic Koopa to hopefully do something eventful for his at-bat. Good split up the middle. Sets up Blue Shy Guy in scoring position with only one out. Purple Toad. If any time is your time, it is now. Purple Toad showing a .421 batting average so far leading up to this series. Only 2 RBIs and 1 home run to his name, as we referenced from last week, those crazy home runs that the Slugrats were able to make out. Good contact right down the line. Hits the musical box. Hits over to Birdo to absorb it back, but not enough to make the diving play. We get a score, but kind of just stops everybody from really extending their, well. Good shot. Time to scratch the butt of Wario as he now enters the plate. 0-1 the count. Just a bit early. And that's going to be tough. 0-3. We're here at 2 outs. Time for the green Koopa Troopa to take place. Hits it off the box, and that's going to be out for Birdo to catch. No problem. First was unfortunate. The second one was fortunate for the defense. As now the Doki Doki Manics and Luigi are ready to go. Good shot. Evades baby Luigi just fine. Good single to start things off as we get to Paragoomba. Seeing a lot of action over there in left field. Let's see what they'll do behind the plate now. 0-2 the count. Paragoomba looking adequate. .438 batting average so far for the season. Not going to be able to improve that one at all, though. As we go to Monty Mole, who ironically has the same exact batting average. And he's going to be able to increase his versus, well, his partner that wasn't. Now Luigi, you can clearly see, ready and waiting in scoring position as Blue Drybones is ready to roll. That's first out, and there's, oh, that's one's going to be safe. So they're going to manage to stay alive, but at what cost, as that's now 2 outs. But at least they're finally on the board. Diving play unsuccessful for the green Koopa Troopa at shortstop. And the Doki Doki Manics continue on. Oh, stellar performance of Baby Mario. He gets that one with no problem. Time for Baby Luigi. He's up to bat. Shot to, ooh, from Shy Guy. Phenomenal diving play. Manages to land it. Baby Mario. Already got to base, and oh, you're kidding me. What a diving play from Birdo, or a magical play. I don't even know how to describe that play, if I'm honest with you. And he just got cheesed to shit as the hidden block robs Bowser Jr. of another double. Oh, I feel so bad. That was just a certified Peach Garden moment. Good shot as Red Shy Guy is able to get that one through. And now here we go to Petey Piranha. Solid contact. Hits the line. Red Shy Guy is going to be able to get it over to third. Oh, he's running it back all the way to home. Not enough speed for anybody really to try it, so that's an easy run scored after what was really a perfect contact shot from Petey. Yeah, tough go with that one, but it is what it is. Now it's time for Petey Piranha. Petey's at third. He's ready to score. Luigi looking to see if he can bring his fellow green friend home. Not really sure why he would expect Petey to run that, but whatever. Oh, here we go. Luigi, back. Oh, it was perfect for the sacrifice fly, but Luigi almost landed that one if he just shot it a little more to the right. Great play. As you can see, that Petey Piranha was able to get through with no problem at all. Jesus Christ, Frank. I'm not going to repeat that one. Yeah, I needed a smaller field indeed. I think that was Mario Stadium would have helped you moment.
This is a beautiful party. You invited all my friends. Good thinking.
Forgotten General Blue with the rate of one viewer. Thank you so much, Forgotten General. I'm not sure I quite perfectly recognize the username, so first off, welcome, good sir, or good madam, or good NB. Hope you're having a great day, great evening, great afternoon, where it is in your neck of the woods. Top of the third, 4-3. It's been a good day. Hopefully it's going to be a great day here at the Mario Mania League as we see a Paragoomba able to score back home, and the lead now shifting further into Doki Doki Manic's territory. Yeah, this has been a bit perplexing. I think the Blue Magic Koopa has been not quite the perfect fit out in left field. Excuse me. Yeah, left field so far. But Koopa Troopa has been nailing it over in his territory. And another diving play. Another one for Koopa. They stopped the bleeding finally, but after 4 runs... Lead now in Doki Doki Manic's territory as we hit the Blue Shy Guy. Oh, that ball is back. It's going to hit down, and an easy double here for Blue Shy Guy. Oh, he's rounding. He's rounding? What the hell? Why did he go for that? It was very obvious he wasn't going to make that. That dude was that was a bad play. Let's see if they're gonna be able to recoup with that one though. With only 1 out, Koopa basically hitting the shortest ball ever and still managing to get there. Here, that's crazy. It literally was, Froggy. It was a glorified butt. Purple Toad, 1-1 count as we hit the bottom of the third. There's a little bit of aggression behind that swing. He's not going to succeed. Good shot. Splits the gap. Peach is going to be able to score. Cuts that lead down to 1 run. Nice shot from Purple Toad. Looking great, by the way, on both sides of the ball. A great pitching performance and great batting performance so far. But who has been struggling behind the plate has been Wario as he hits it right over toward Birdo for out number 2. Waste of star power on that one. Green Koopa. Shot over, but Blue Dry Bones going to be able to get that one with a great jump. Yeah, Wario's been struggling on his batting average at a .524 so far. Although I will say that Bowser Jr., had he not been robbed earlier, could have kept improving his .333 batting average. Birdo with a great shot right in between the gap. But really, you can kind of see the speed play into effect on that one as that one just drops with no issue. Red Shy Guy couldn't even charge that one in time, but still was able to knock that one far back. Birdo's going to make a score. That's going to be 6-4. The doubles are the name of this game this time around. No real home runs or anything. Just seeing how many people can get doubles in this one, it seems. Yeah, it looks like Purple Toad's finally ready to call it. And, Baby Luigi? Ball hits the left field. I'm sorry, I'm still caught off guard by this baby Luigi pick. I guess that's where I'm at this point. A great save from Petey Piranha to hit it in. Great shot. Almost hits the block. Thank goodness it actually didn't, though. That's entirely true, Rumpton. That's entirely true. Good double play execution. Finally, that's 2 outs as we cut over to Monty Mole. Shot to Purple Toe, but he was unable to get to it in time. Monty on first. Blue Dry Bones the bat. A shot to Green. Oh, what a dive! But it's too late. Too much speed from the Blue Dry Bones. Not something you usually hear every day. Yellow Shy Guy launches that one back. That could hit the block. No, it doesn't. Time to change sides. Second straight inning of 4 runs for the Doki Doki Manics. This is looking to be a bit stressful here for the Baby Luigi slash babies in general, Slugrats. 0-2 the count. And I think that bat was too heavy for Baby Luigi to pick it off his shoulders. Now it's time for Baby Luigi or Baby Mario now. 0-2 the count. Shy Guy just throwing heat. These babies do not know what to do with it. That's 2 babies struck out. Go change their diapers over in the dugout. Leave it up to Bowser Jr. to finally get a hit. It took him long enough, but it finally got there. We go to Blue Shy Guy, who frankly is going to be a valued resource. It's got to hit something. It doesn't. Time to change sides. And that was a pretty counterproductive inning for the Slugrats. Yeah, this is a bit of a fun statistic. Prior to the beginning of this week, there was no player for the Slugrats who are currently above 700 for their batting average so far. The best at it is a 667 for Peach, and actually, funny enough, Baby Luigi at 625 was next up behind it. Purple Toad catching that one with a little bit of flack behind it, and now it's time for Petey Piranha. Petey having a bit of a inconsistent at-bat performance, only showing 474 for his. However, showing 4 home runs and 12 RBIs before the beginning of the season. And you can see here his double was more than worth it for this one. King Boo, good grief. Launched that one into the stratosphere. King Boo, once again. Oh, but he gets blocked. And it's a double play. Oh, no. Oh, that couldn't have gone worse. And as we mentioned before, Pete's the best batter right now for the Slugrats so far. And it's going to continue to be that exact same trend as we see a solid short center field line drive be able to get Peach onto the board. Oh, but a phenomenal play from Blue Dry Bones. This third baseman's been killing it today. Purple Toad, 0-1 the count. As you can clearly see, bottom of the 5th, this is basically a do something or else this is absolutely game over. 10-4, good buddy. It's now up to Wario. Will he continue the cycle, or will this just be a wrap-up 10-4? Peach slides back. 1-2. Slugrats need to figure this stuff out, man. I'm sorry. That it sounds rude the way I phrase it like that, but the fact that that game had, in the last 2 innings, 3 looking strikeouts is a bit bothersome, because that just really says a lot about what's happening here in the scene, or behind the scenes right now. Nima74, I know you're here in the chat, but I think you need to give a motivational pep talk to your team to see if they're going to be able to keep rolling. Stats have been uploaded. The screenshot has been taken. I love seeing the tweets are already rolling from Rumpton here, talking about being a an excellent fight. Excellent work. All right, let's get the next one here ready, chat. Last two coming up as, well, Slugrats. This is, here's my motivational factor, all right? Acorns is missing at Yoshi Park, which is the Doki Doki Manix location. If you care about Acorns, you should be fighting for him over at Yoshi Park. That's all I gotta say. Please continue to support us so that we can get Acorns back here in the commentary booth. We hope for the best on it. But nonetheless, we'll keep fighting for him. Just like we're hoping that the Slugrats will continue their fight, as last game was a little bit rough, to say the least. Sorry, my brain just kind of stopped for a hot second there. All right, we are ready to go. Next game is locked and loaded. Let's get things underway. Slugrats versus the Doki Doki Manix once again. Let's see if they got what it takes to get back into the arena. They are here at home for 2 out of 3 of their games. You would hope to see some power, some poise, and performance into this one. And if they don't, well, if I was honestly the GM right now, I would seriously be considering some trade opportunities. There may be some power that you need. There may be some balance. Maybe you just need some babies to grow up. One of those things have to be happening here. 0-1 the count. This looks like... Huh? Koopa, I think, just threw Baby Luigi off the bag. Someone might need to clip that moment. What in the world just happened? I think Baby Luigi would just pull off the bag. Ball is back. That's going to nearly hit the warning track. And Birdo's going to be making his way back home. Baby Luigi. Not enough of gas behind him. And that's going to be tough, as that one is going to be Red Shy Guy putting in the work to put 2 runs through for the Doki Doki Manix. Well, the Nima74 in the chat, do these refs have ping? The answer to that, very simply put, is no. You can't badmouth the refs in this situation. Only commentary and commissioners can. If you do, we're going to have to fine you $2.4 million to finance Ernie's fat contract. We're still very poor after that. And also, Acorns has all of our sponsorships when he went missing, so we're kind of struggling right now. I'm not going to lie to you. Jesus. Hold on a second. We got a sour GM here in the chat. Nima74. It's not my fault that your team's just shit in the fucking bed just like they are in their diapers, you baby boy. There's Luigi, pop fly deep to to right center. I think right now the Slugrats are trying to become heels live on air. Baraguma, great shot over. Rumpton with the infamous Chicago Cubs, the Chicago Bulls, the Chicago Bears chants, sell the team. Petey Piranha opting to stay back a second, knew that he wasn't going to be able to make it over there. 3-0, top of the first, 2 outs. Stop it. Don't call him the Chicago Slide. I don't want him to be part of it. I'd say Detroit. No, stop it. Don't call them. You know what? I made the analogy. That's on me. I messed up. The GM's beef in the chat is looking fantastic. 3-0, bottom of the first. Bowser Jr. and Baby Mario started out with doubles in last game. We'll see if they're going to be able to replicate that. The only thing they're going to replicate is looking past that, just like they're looking past on their opportunities into the World Series. A stolen base from Baby Mario. Petey Piranha was able to get that there, but not in time. 0-2 the count. Yeah, looking like there's a bit of ownership questioning happening on the Slugrats on this one, as we're looking 3-0 right now. NEMA 74 is going to need to have some real conversations. Honestly, embarrassing that someone... Hey, jeez. Jesus. There was a lot of negotiations here. There have been opportunities. Maybe he really is the Chicago Slugrats. I might just have to own that one, honestly. Yeah, J Ray here. Welcome to the chat. If you're just tuning in now, Acorns is missing. He was last seen in Yoshi Park. We'll hopefully look around for him and see if we can find him. Listening to the house of the Slugrats. Oh my god. Froggy Dojo with a savage burn after his 3-0 earlier today. Welcome, Doodle Shy McShy. And a tough play at the plate, but it's going to be too greedy yet again. It's been a common trend so far, I have noticed, that we're getting a little too aggressive at home plate. Split with no possible chance to get that one from Koopa. Around at home, and the Shy Guy is aggressive again. What are the Shy Guys doing? Well, okay, to be fair, Doodle Shy, I just like your name in general, so I like saying the whole thing. That was mainly why, Doodle Shy McShy. 3-1. Time for the Slugrats and Purple Toad, the new pitcher for this week, who has had some adequate performances so far. Started out strong, but then struggled for a little while. And now coming up to Wario, who has had a tough set of at-bats in general this season. Wario, as we talked about earlier, in the 400s. And as soon as I say, oh, big play from the Paragoomba to make that one. Wario continuing the struggle. Koopa Troopa, good split. That's going to be right there. Purple Toad. And now Baby Luigi, who is their 9-hole hitter, yet has some of the highest batting averages so far for the team at 625. Not really here to discredit NEMA 74, but after a 1-5 start, there seems to be a lot of questions rather than answers right now, and maybe the question really is time for a few shakeups, a couple of trades, and some optimizations for your team. Might put you in position. Back to the top of the lineup with Baby Mario we go, as Baby Mario struggling at that 478 batting average so far. Though 7 RBIs, it's nothing to scoff at, with especially everything else has been going. Nice shot. Purple Toad now here at third base. Bases are stacked. The opportunity is there for Bowser Jr., arguably one of their heaviest hitters. Just a bit inside, but still manages to call that strike. 0-1. 0-2. Bowser may be watching another K as it happens. And sure enough, that's it. Chad, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. We might have to get a post-game interview with Nima74 to really kind of gauge how his team has been faring so far. And just paints the outside. Nice job from Purple Toad. 0-3. There he goes. Petey Piranha with a looking strikeout. Put that backwards K on the board. Meanwhile, King Boo is going to be able to get onto base. And, doesn't land the double play, but got pretty dang close. Paragoomba. Looking for the power shot. Pops it straight up. That could hit the block. It does not. Time to change sides. You know, to give credit where credit is due, I know we've been talking badly about the Slugrats, but I will say, at least leading them to not do any runs the last couple have been helpful. And the bounce is there! The fortune favors the bowl as Blue Shy Guy launches that one out of the park thanks to the musical note. And just like that, 1-run deficit has been cleared. The B stands for bounce guy. What in the world? 3-2 after that crazy shot. But that's going to be King Boo with an easy catch to a little dinky shot from Peach. Oh, but the power may come in. Where's it going to land? Nope, Monty Mole's got that one out in center field. Here we go with Purple Toad. Want to know the count. You're hoping to maintain the momentum that was just created thanks to that home run, but I don't know if they're going to quite have it. We leave it now to Wario's hands to see if he's going to be able to perform a little bit better. Again, Wario, a lot like Fire Bro, has just been ice cold today. As soon as I say that, he launches that one back to Paragoomba. Here we go to change sides yet again. And somebody's got to be feeding that man more garlic if they want even a sniffing's chance at him getting any form of bat on the ball and in play. It's a great question to Doodle Shy. What isn't regulation is him going for a triple, just being freaking greedy. Oh my gosh. Critical error on that one. Time for Yellow Shy Guy yet again. Good contact right in front of the Magic Koopa. Just exactly like the Dry Bones drafted it up. Birdo. Pipes it right down the middle. Looks at that one. And Birdo's going to use her star power and hit it right toward Wario. And a play at the plate. Hits it. 4-2. Game 2 so far looking like it is the closest that Slugrats have had in a minute, but man, they just need to have something go right. Good check. Oh, going for the bunt. Good pullback from Red Shy Guy. I didn't know he did it first. Nice, right down the line. Anti-Cam, he pulls him off once again. The left side of the field and the right side of the field are just against one another. This Anti-Cam is struggling. First, it was second baseman to Baby Luigi. Now it's first to Baby Mario. There's one out there and another one for a double play. Good conversion. Only allows one run, but still, the way that they've been playing offense so far, they need 2 runs, and that is asking a lot. Good shot right down the middle. Same spot. And that bat was pretty dang heavy on the shoulders of the Koopa Troopa. Now we go to Baby Luigi, looking for some semblance of life. And it's hard to do that when you get a phenomenal vertical play from Blue Drybones. Doodle Shy, could you send me a DM? Yeah, you can send me a DM too, Doodle Shy. Just join Xbox Point Discord. You can send me a doodle. You could send me a doodle. That sounded weird. All right, flipping over sides yet again. Nima74 continuing to portray his anger toward children. Meanwhile, he's continuing to allow home runs. That thing is back, and off of the princess's castle. Not enough to be a home run, but dang, was that close. Frank, as a reminder, you've raised money for sick children. And it is very clear that you are walking down a path that you can't handle, being the former Detroit Lions of 0-16. The score for the Doki Doki Manics at 5-2. I think just looking at this game in general, I think there's 2 glaring issues with the Slugrats that have really started to kick in. Number 1 has been the utter fact that I don't think they have enough bats to really help themselves on the offensive side. And the second part of this is that Anti-Chem has really costed them in some critical games so far. I really do think that Nima74 should be reading his 637 DMs that he has, which, by the way, is a true statistic. I think he really does need to evaluate what trade offers are out there, and maybe there's something out there. Blue Drybones just narrowly avoids Baby Luigi. Monty going to third. And we get here with first and third yet again with Yellow Shy Guy up to plate. Yellow Shy Guy's performance has been pretty solid so far. A 571 batting average with 3 RBIs to their name and 1 triple. While they've suffered many strikeouts, they have done pretty well and continue to do so even in a case like this. Ball 1. 1-1 the count. Bowser Jr. continuing to bring the heat on this one. Purple Toad evading all of the bushes and managing to get that catch. Pipes it right past Red Shy Guy. Wasn't even ready for that one with the power. Good shot. Goes to Purple Toad yet again. He's clearing to go home. Ooh, but a smart choice to run back. Jesus. Oh, the diving play. Koopa keeping it alive. Next board meeting, you can do it. We'll deliberate on it. Oh. Nice shot from King Boo straight down the line. That's another one. That's another one. Doki Doki Manics. That's another one. Oh, but the Shy Guys. The Shy Guys are so freaking aggressive, man. Well, we evaded yet another mercy rule. Yet, as a reminder, this is the bottom of the 5th, aka the last chance for the Doki Doki Manics to potentially get another loss. Well, it is 2 outs. There are 8 runs. And a lot of questions. Oh, but the love. Never mind. That is indeed the ball game, chat. You know, I was on the optimism train thinking that we would see a change out of the Slugrats. I don't think I believe in that very much anymore. Best of 3 goes to the Doki Doki Manics, and, well, I think some dignity also needs to go underneath there as well. I think right now, I think Disappointed Dad does sound like it. Mainly because it has been a struggle bus to witness the Slugrats only have 1 win this season. When you put them together at first, they seem to make sense and we're going to be a very fast team. Now, they just look like they can't fucking hit it out of the outfield. Like, excuse the profanity, but it seems to me like they're struggling a lot, and I don't think they really know what's going on here. Jordan, how do you feel about the allegations that Frank doesn't respond to trade DMs with yes or no? Let's put it like this, all right? I'll be right back. Okay, chat. I brought something to visually demonstrate how I feel about the current play of the Slugrats right now. So, in regards to the comments about him not accepting trade offers or even following up with them, that's on Nima74's background, because I can basically describe his team's performance with one simple analogy. This is his batting game. This is a trash can. This is his pitching. This is his fielding. This is literally the epitome of what the hell is going on in the Slugrats organization right now. I'm the commissioner, and I'm supposed to be unbiased right now, but if I have a general manager who doesn't follow up on his own trades and look to better his own team, that's on him. He gets roasted here in the server, here on Twitch, and here on YouTube. Thank you again for subscribing and following, by the way. You get to have that be a part of this. All right, so we're going to get into game 3 here. We're going to see if there is a snowball's chance that we see a change of heart, a change of performance. I think Nima74 is probably talking or chewing them out. I'm not really sure. One of those two with the said team. We'll hope for the best. But I'm going to be honest, chat. I'm planning for the worst. If I lose this game, I'll actually consider a trade. Hey, every other team's kicking your ass. Like, if you want my 2 cents, Frank, right now, your chances of okay, you know what? Here's another thing to add to that too. Frank, right now, you literally have better chances of growing taller than winning against the Doki Doki Manic in this upcoming game. For the record, Frank is 4'7", in case those are here on YouTube or Twitch. Nice shot from Bowser Jr. is going to land a double, just like the first game. Shy Guy v Shy Guy as another one hits right to the back wall. That's going to be 2 outs, but a worthy shot nonetheless. If you guys see acorns in here for any reason, please do let me know. There is some interesting negotiations happening here. I think it's worth considering, Frank. I think you should really be considering trades at this point. Otherwise, you just sound like an angry father who doesn't know how to deal with parenting. The acorns in the trees, unfortunately, are not the same thing. Look for a real acorn. That's the real end game out of that one. God dang it. I forgot the stinking upload for the Game 2 picture again. I'm sorry. We're going to have to go back into the VOD on YouTube to go grab it. Apologies, chat. I've been so focused on uploading the stats, I have not been focused on the screenshots. That's on me. Also, I really wanted to make a meme about the fact that the slug rats are currently the trash rats. Shot to Koopa Trooper from shortstop, and out number 2 underway. I don't understand your logic. Frank, your team is getting shit on. Like, I don't know why you're making it a meme that you can't respond to things. I don't think he does, Rumpton. I don't think he does, but that's something we have to go down the rabbit hole for. Top of the second inning, 1-0. Holy crap. Launches that far back purple toad. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, he gets a triple for free. Wait a second. What are you doing? Oh, he got real lucky on that one. Plant just bailed him out. And now here comes Wario. Once again, the iceberg that hit the Titanic is currently hotter than the current performance of Wario. Oh, never mind. The star performance helps him out. That's a triple. The garlic ends up being in his favor as Luigi guessed the wrong one. Koopa launching it back, and just off the tip of the wall. Another triple here. Wario, I don't know. Might be eating my own words coming up on this one, as it seems that we had to just flip the stadium that we were at to see some offense actually happen here for the Slugrats. I've infiltrated a focus group. Doodle shy. And that's another run scored for the Slugrats from Baby Luigi. A nice split right down the left field line. Props Baby Luigi. This is now 4-0 for the Slugrats. Things that I don't think I would have expected, especially in today's day and age, with a ball dropping right down on there. Baby Luigi, Baby Mario now looking for their chance to score. Baby Bowser Jr. I always call him Baby Bowser. Basically the same thing. Solid contact. Luigi. Oh, looking to be aggressive and turn home. He's out of here. Baby making a tough decision on that one, but 1 out. Top of the second. Good contact yet again. Baby Mario's going to make it. He's turning back home. I don't know. I'm just disappointed. I think I've now reached the point in this game. I'm just disappointed. They're still leading by 4. Great. But also, why are the babies trying to go so hard for that? It's very clear they wouldn't have it. They're winning by 4 right now. Blue Magic Koopa here up. Nice shot right into the gap, and Monty Mole's going to get that one. Another score. That's 6-0. And chat, hold on just a second here. We thought that Daffy's Doki Doki Manics were going to be the struggle, but it turns out might be seeing a little bit of resurgence here. I don't know what Nima74 said in the locker room, but whatever that he said, it's ended up being a big advantage. That's another one. 2 outs, 7-0. And Wario coming off of his fortunate event with the Piranha Plant last time, landing him a triple. You can see he's looking for something heavy. And last one, he's going to be striking out again. Oh, boy. King Boo now up to the plate. Great shot. Not able to be in fair territory, though. Oh! That one's back, and a diving play from Bowser Jr. Stellar performance. That one's launched all the way back. Luigi's going to get an easy double on that one. There are Goomba's chance to shine as Luigi's in scoring territory. And especially at a 7-0, as we see right now, this is going to be a much-needed offensive scourge if we want to see this rolling. But a diving play of the line drive from Koopa. You can't make this up, chat. What a freaking highlight right there. And he couldn't replicate the same dive. And handing it back at home, not enough gas. No longer scoreless, but still down 6. 0-1 the count. Hello, Shy Guy with 2 outs. Looking to see what he can do behind the plate. Solid contact. Just not enough to make it happen, though. Oh, that ball is back. Way back. Way, way back. But Wario... Oh! Wario almost dropped that. All right, let's see if they can continue the same trend they did last inning. Again, it's 7-1 right now. Things we were not expecting the Sluggrass to have happen. It's just an incredible performance after the first 2 games, just struggling to make anything connect. And we go 1, 2, 3. Slugrats are back, baby. All right, bottom of the 3rd. Here comes our red Shy Guy. In general, we've noticed a trend among all Shy Guys. That's not been the trend. That's been the advantage. Red Shy Guy with a 2-run shot. Doki Doki Manics have knocked the lead down to 4 after that impeccable home run from Red Shy Guy. Oh, sucks for Magic Koopa. Red Shy Guy with a stellar shot. And now we leave it to Petey Piranha, who has had a bit of a tough outing here at the plate so far. We'll see if that's going to change now. 0-2 the count with a pretty insane inside pitch. And yet stares at it once again. We've had a tough time watching Petey Piranha be here behind the plate. Still 0-1 the count. Splits it into left field, right down the line. It's gonna be an easy double. As Doodle Shy said here in the chat, it was indeed time for a boo banger. We really picked up on that here, especially in this series so far. King Boo's had a lot of great shots. And speaking of great shots, Luigi far enough back. That's going over to... You're kidding me! You're kidding me. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. And now I must leave again. 5-7, still down right now, but chipping away at that 7-run lead. Nice shot right over to Koopa. He's going to be able to get in time. Just narrowly misses it. Now we go to Blue Shy Guy. Oh, big diving play for Baby Luigi. Stops the hurting before the hurting got too much. Even after that crazy stupid. I've never seen that. That's awesome. Blue Shy Guy now up to the plate. Good contact, but an easy one for Luigi to get to. 2 outs. And are we going to have another inning of 1, 2, 3? Oh, good shot. Too early of a jump from Shy Guy to get there, though. Each with an easy double. Now it's time for Blue Magic Koopa. Bit of a rough go at the plate in this series. 1-1. Good contact. Splits it down the line yet again. Goomba. Keep saying Goomba. It's Paragoomba. My apologies. Purple Toad. Now up to the plate. Runners in scoring position. And sure enough, that's going to be Peach landing it in. That's 8-5. Yeah, stellar shot. Getting that over to the right field line just like that. Purple Toad keeping the team alive. And now we're looking at out number 3. Never mind. I just had to spite Wario. Commentary curse, but the other way around. That's another run in. And another one. 10-5. Wario with an excellent double to push that one through. Good shot to Blue Drybones, who's had a incredible third baseman's performance on this one. He contributed to a ton of outs here in this series. Almost got a a scrunch from the Piranha Plant. Good double from Yellow. Ooh, just a little bit too late on that one. Birdo popping that over to the right field. A first out. 0-1 the count. Purple Toad's going to take this one in. Tossed it over to third. Shy Guy on Shy Guy. That's... Nope. Let me not say it like that. Oh, and 2 the count. Petey Piranha yet again struggling. Another looking K. Petey Piranha just struggling here at the plate. Meanwhile, his counterpart, King Boo, has been doing phenomenal right here. Good shot. Line drive right into the gap yet again. That's Red Shy Guy. Knowing him, he's going to frickin' take it on home. And this time around, it's going to be better because, well, it was Baby Luigi throwing it. And Doesn't quite have the same synchronization and arm power here. Now we go over to Luigi. Last at bat, he was able to get a home run thanks to the aid of a Piranha Plant himself. Expecting Luigi to steal. Good split. King Boo scores, and that's another one in. That's, oh, just barely makes it in time. Well done from Luigi. Great base running on his part. 10-8. The Doki Doki Manics are down, but not out. There is a chance. Good pitch outside from Bowser Jr. And another one. That's another run in. And another run in scoring position, even with 2 outs. 10-9. I have to admit, the babies looked great to start out with, but now it is looking tough as it is 10-9. Runner in scoring position, Paragoomba ready at the waking chance. Splits it down the middle. Paragoomba likely making the run home, and it's going to be a play at the plate. He is safe. The ball game is tied 10-10, and a phenomenal stretch as we see Paragoomba run in, not even with a need to slide. And this lead, much like probably what, nope, I'm not going to even go down that route. Bottom of the fourth, 10-10. With 2 outs, this rally has been on fire for the Doki Doki Manics, but finally, he's going to put an end to that one as that's going to go to Baby Mario over at first. 5 runs, ties it back up, ties even on the hits. Want a no count? Again, Luigi at the bottom of the lineup has had a decent performance today, to say the least. Not going to help when he does stare that one down the barrel, though. We are looking at the top of the 5th. If it is their chance to create a lead, it's going to be right now. Oh, okay. That was not just exciting. Great play and a highlight play from Birdo. Saves that one in there. Here we go. 2 outs. Bowser Jr. It's now or never. Otherwise, he leaves this one into the hands. We're changing sides. 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the 4th now. Doki Doki Manics with all the momentum on their side. I don't know where this is going to carry on, but Birdo, and pretty much by subsequent nature, the top of the lineup is available. So I don't know what this is going to look like here for the Slugrats. All I know is that one looked a little scary. Good line drive. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen and MBs, is going to be your game-winning run. If Birdo is able to score, no outs on the plate. Goes to Baby Mario, gets him out at first, gets him safe at second. So at least gets and knocks it down so that there isn't a runner at second. Folks, we may be entering into extra innings. Petey Piranha continuing to have a very cold at-bat performance. See if he's going to be able to heat up. Big shot, but a diving play from Wario. Oh my God. He saves it. He just saved a game-winning run from scoring. But now we go to King Boo, who's been on fire at bats so far. And sure enough, a walk-off home run. That's it. That's it. We call it game over. King Boo with the walk-off home run in tried and true fashion. Hits that bad boy out of the park and on to another victory for the Doki Doki Manics. What a performance. I cannot believe we got a walk-off to end tonight's shenanigans. A prop to all of you for being a part of this adventure. I'm upset. It screwed up again. I had to save things before that point, so that's probably why. At least we know how. And it was 12-10. King Boo. Yes, thank you to Rumton for getting those together. I appreciate that. And to you, Fair Chat, who got to be part of this great adventure. What in the world was tonight? This is crazy. We had a walk-off home run. We had offensive performances that I don't even think I could quantify with you how good or how bad that they were. And on top of that, guys, it was just freaking baseball. I've given some internalized information here to Nima74. I'm going to see if you're available to get through for a quick phone interview, or if you're available on Discord right now, I'll hop into the streaming room and you can defend your case on what's going on here with your team. And we may even talk to you about what your plan is for next week. If you don't, I'll give you a moment. Otherwise, we'll see. Oh, he's in here. Hello.
Hello.
Not often I do post-game interviews, but this one was a specialized circumstance. Currently, the Slugrats have 1 win underneath their belts and 8 losses so far. Let's start there. What do you think is going on with your team?
Turns out, child labor doesn't lead to quality product, Jordan. We're going to be looking at some shakeups on the team very soon. I don't have any more drug money. I don't even have any more baby steroid money. And that was the bread and butter of my team. It was the only reason we were able to actually qualify for the league in the first place. So, honestly, I'm going to be looking at a lot of things that aren't giving Rumton Peach. But, a lot of things. And the problem is that 10 runs just isn't enough. We got to get 11 runs. We got to get 13 runs.
Well, in this case, you actually needed 12 runs. Actually, yeah, you did need 13 runs.
I know.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of things we're going to have to do.
What I'm going to call oh, go ahead.
And maybe, next year we may not even be the Slugrats. We may have to be something the opposite of Slugrats. Maybe it's the time for Star Goals. But we'll see. For now, I have to whip these babies into shape with whips.
All right. These are Nintendo characters, so chat, if you're taking it out of context, now you know. Anyway, so it sounds like there's some negotiations that need to happen. I do think some trades are warranted. For the sake of every other GM that I've been getting feedback from, for the fucking love of God, respond to your DMs and just at least recognize a yes or a no. All right?
Okay. I'm going to give a shout out to Rumton.
All right.
You played your hand wrong, buddy. You asked before the season started for Peach. I was never going to give you anything that you asked for before the season started. Are you kidding me? No way, you wanted her too bad. At that point, it becomes my life's mission to spite you. I don't even like her.
Dax does make a good comment in here. Your quote of "you played your hand wrong" when you have lost already 8 games. For all that you know, Peach could end up being a multi-person trade that ends up changing your team up. If you negotiate correctly, or you could also take Wario and figure out a different place that he should belong to, because it seems like Wario's had some pretty tough at bats, especially in the last 2 weeks.
Well, to be clear, Mr. B, if that is your real name, my team is full of cowards. Probably because they're babies.
Yeah, and they also start at the GM level too.
Yes. So, you know, they'll just stare down the ball as it's going down the middle of the plate. And they won't swing at all.
Yep.
And sometimes you have to ask, am I giving these kids too many steroids? Am I starving them too hard? Is my underpayment affecting team morale?
Well, given the fact,
And you know what? You know what? I've given it a lot of hard thought, and my answer is fuck them.
Jesus. Well, I will say, I've noticed all of the other GMs have promoted their successful players with good food and good rest and also additional treats. Like how Donkey Kong has been playing basically the best ball of all players so far, and he's just been getting offered nothing but bananas. All I'm saying, and pizza, see, Typh even offers in their pizza parties. Maybe next week you should pitch the idea of, instead of doing punishments, you do a pizza party.
I'm gonna have to look at the stat rankings, because I think I can do something very fun for my team. Incentives, both to be the best and not to be the worst. So what I'm thinking is, in lieu of snacks, or in the vein of snacks, by the end of the season, the best player is awarded a very fanciful dinner of the worst player.
Interesting. All right.
Game time.
Well, tell them to lock in. Wish them the best of luck, and I wish you the best of luck. Although I got to tell you, it has been a bit of a roller coaster to witness this performance. So I'm
Look, you know, we have good games. It's just we never have better games, except
Yep.
that one time. And that's fine. I can cut back on the drugs, but I will take it out on my team.
Yep. So, anyway, before I let you go here, is there anything you'd like to say to your team? I'll go ahead and put it up to the microphone right now if you want to say anything to them.
Look, I miss my wife.
I don't think she's in here.
Yes, she is.
No, I just emptied the trash the other day. I can assure you the only thing that's in here is a protein drink. That's pretty much about it. Oh, and also baby Mario's current batting average, but that's besides the point.
Listen, if he maybe just swung the fucking bat, if he just, tried, he had eyes, and didn't yawn and cry and shit himself all the time, maybe we'd have some wins under our belt. But no. Listen, maybe I'm asking too much of these babies, but I'm not asking them to learn their ABCs. I'm not asking them to do math. I'm asking them to hit the ball. And if there's anything a baby can do, it's to hit your balls. Have a baby, Jordan. I'm telling you to do it right now. Spit one out right now and see how long it takes before that motherfucker just whacks you in the balls.
Interesting. Anyway, before this gets any more devolved, thank you again for your time, Neva74. You've got obviously a lot of things to debate on, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
I did not mean to actually hang up on the last part. That's my bad. Anyway, what a whirlwind we're going through right now. The Mario Mania League has been going through some incredible performances so far. So to end tonight's broadcast, I just want to mention, it looks like we have the stats out now. It is Bowser and his minions at 6-3 with a +18 run deficit. Doki Doki Maddox are next up here at 6-3. The new New York Mets at 6-3. Typh's Troublemakers at 4-5. Black Snow at 4-5. And the Slugrats struggling here at the bottom at 1-8. We'll see what the teams pick up on. Maybe some trades will happen. We'll keep everybody posted on any breaking news and information as we see fit. once we get into it. But until then, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with us here once again at Level Up for Charity. If you are new to this world, you can, of course, join us here at our Level Up for Charity YouTube channel, !YouTube here on the Twitch. Otherwise, just go to youtube.com/Level Up for Charity or Level Up FC, and you should be able to check us out right there and check out the Mario Mania League as a result. We can check out many other streams that happen throughout the week. Many things coming along the way and in the pipeline here, chat. So we're looking forward to it. Thank you again. Have a wonderful night, and we will see you for week 4 next week.